Hello! Damn, who's that? Hey, they're still at the eunuch, they're all stuff. How's it going? There was some interesting news / announcements or whatever today, huh? That Nintendo Direct was strange. I was kind of watching on like on the side monitor while trying to get some work stuff, like work done, actual productive things done. Also, I thought I saw. Maybe I haven't gotten a proper like post or something yet. No, at least one. So there was some. Seemingly, we're getting some extra. I guess it might have been a leak. It'd be like an intern leak or something. But it does seem we're getting some extra ambient synesthesia skins. There seems to be an Ines skin, which is just new. But then also a stainless skin, and it's the 2024 like stainless design. Okay, no. Okay, no. New stainless skin does actually have a full post. It's just not in like any kind of video yet. Hey there, Jamie. Thank you for the redeemed imposters. And we can look at the stainless skin at the very least. Yeah, because this is the 2020. I mean, it literally even says Ambient Synesthesia 2024, which is a very fun precedent for releasing skins from the older concerts. Also, damn, he looks good. Damn, he looks good. Sheesh. Because yeah, this is like a full post because it has animations and everything. Dude, these cats. When we get to the combat bits, these cats go crazy. Okay, weapon maintenance. His drill got quite a bit. It's quite the upgrade to his drill, by the way. He used to have like a small little power drill, and now it's this like massive mining drill. But here, dude, the cats, they change based on skill. Bro, look at I feel like this is a reference to something. This is like, there's some cat dancing meme that is almost exactly like this. Somewhere in the depths of my brain, I recognize this. My pattern recognition is like lighting up. So here's just a same dance, different cat. And then here, there's fucking tank cats. Also, the completely new. Oh well, yeah, these might be chapter 50. Yeah, because these probably are chapter 15 enemies. So some kind of new golem, which would fit for something like Rimbilliton, you know, like an originating golem. Also, what the hell? It's like little mining devices, I guess. Yeah, which would also fit Rimbilliton. Dude, these tank cats. The cats are so. Also, I mean, Stainless himself looks amazing. This kid is really good. But these cats are peak. Oh, so yeah, Deltarune is... We might as well talk a little bit about the Direct, because there was a lot of wacky things that just suddenly popped up in the Direct. So Deltarune is one, which is very cool for the fans of that. I haven't played it. But then there was like 3 seconds of Silksong, and like, oh, releasing this year on the Switch too. First of all, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit, first of all. Because it just said 2025. There was no actual date. It was just this year. I don't believe it until we have an actual date. And even then, I'm like, they can just delay it, man. They can just delay it. But yeah, Silksong really just like, they blasted through. They were showing like a whole bunch of games. Silksong was there for 3 seconds. And like, that's all. But then, and after all that, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, we get legally distinct Bloodborne 2. Just randomly a new From Software game announced for next year when Night Rain isn't even out yet. Night Rain is like a AA kind of game. But still, however, the there's like a tweet of it somewhere. I posted it somewhere here. We don't need the video. The Duskbloods, a brand new multiplayer title from the creators of Dark Souls and Elden Ring from Software, coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026. This is 2 different levels of the game doesn't exist to me. It's multiplayer, apparently multiplayer focused, which I'm like, you know, I'm like, okay, cool, it might be fun and cool and so on. But then it's exclusive to a Nintendo Switch 2. It's exclusive to the Switch 2, which is like, so I'm not playing it until it comes out on PC, and depending on how the game actually is, considering the multiplayer half of this, not even necessary then, I'm still like not sure if I'm actually gonna play Night Rain even. Elden Ring, but with no Mario. So yeah, like, yeah, I'm a FromSoft simp, but like, yeah, I'm not playing this game possibly ever, or at the very least until it's out on PC, if it comes out on PC, which I somewhat expect to be coming out on PC. I would be very surprised if From Software ever entered into another like full exclusivity deal after Bloodborne. I would be very surprised if this was an actual exclusivity and not a timed exclusivity. Okay, Rhythm Heaven is back. Oh yeah, and Tomodachi Life is also, yeah, those were in the previous Direct. But yeah, I'm like, what? I'm so confused. I mean, these are clearly like some kind of, I feel like they're testing. So, I mean, first of all, Night Rain seems to be probably a bit of a testing ground for Duskbloods. Time for 10 years. What? But then this still seems like they're kind of like, I don't know, testing the grounds and like really indeed trying to do something different. Like, if they're kind of, I mean, they seemingly like are working. Obviously, we don't know who's behind, like what team is behind Duskbloods. So, also, I like how Momoi is trending. Gee, I wonder why. Also, Kirby Air Riders along with Sakurai. But yeah, I'm like carefully intrigued about what From Software is cooking with seemingly some of this more like multiplayer focused stuff. It can very well end up very fun and entertaining. I'm not saying that, but at a general level, I'm less interested. Because that's the thing. It could be like a new team. Because I mean, often, you know, the main thing is more so is Miyazaki the director. That's often the big part. But also, it really is legally distinct Bloodborne 2. Like, it's crazy how it actually is just like. Oh yeah, also yeah, 3D Donkey Kong as well. 80 euros. I mean, yeah. 80 euros, and also you gotta buy the new console as well. So, you know. Also, okay, no, my camera, it was correct. There we go. I was hiding, shining. But I mean, yeah, so I mean, well, first, I mean, that's the thing. I was kind of just watching on this side monitor a little bit, mainly because Ebby was streaming it. But like, if it's a Switch game, I'm just not playing it. I'm not buying a Switch 2 for anything. I haven't bought a console since the 360, and I will continue to not buy consoles. If you are not on PC, you do not exist to me. Exclusives can suck my ass. Just suck it all up. Aggressively. Oh wait, oh, there is a video post of the inner skin. Give me a second. By NF Zin. But is this like the leaked? I'm sure if this might be the leaked version of it, but I mean, okay, well, we have this as well. Seemingly. I can't see how long ago it was posted. Okay, 53 minutes ago, apparently. It doesn't have like a seemingly a popular social media post yet, but Delta Room is $25 and the new chapters will be free. Also, wait, huh? Where's chat? I didn't realize I didn't have chat open on this. For some reason, chat was hidden on this screen. Is it here? Okay, it's everywhere else. So I guess there is a. Does this have actual music to it, or just? Or if it's just edited in music? But indeed, we have a new Ines as well, and it is real. It was like leaked earlier at some point. Also, the text here, which is hard to see from here, it has it's Renegade, Squad Unknown, Settle into Action, Arsonist. It's the trio again. The trio forever. Also, right, yeah, live 2D. The Ines with 2 live 2D skins now. I think Ines is popular, possibly. Not sure I'd use this over her current skin or even default, but okay, this seems to be more of a. I think maybe still the leak stuff. S1. Oh, S2 looks quite nice though. Effects are very pretty. But like the effects on the current skin also. However, the chibi is in general better. It doesn't have the weird thing where the current in it, like the horse in a skin or the whatever, the Bloodline of Combat one. Her head is like way too big and it looks like a bobblehead. And like it's a bit stiff. This is much smoother, nicer animations and proportions. And I mean, pretty nice art, but I don't know if I'd use this over the current skin or even default. Some point out the red stripes on Ines' shoes look the same as Hodor's armor badge. Oh, that red stripe. Where's Hodor? Hodor, where are you? Ho ho. Ho ho. We have to always go to default skin. Oh, yep, it is. It is. It very much is. Dude, they're so married. It's crazy how married they are. It's wild how married they are. You can see it there as well. That's crazy. It is crazy how married they are, man. Yep. I mean, the main thing with these new skins is indeed just the fact that, oh, we can like get... Well, I mean, okay, this Innis one is completely new. This is a completely new skin. But, the stainless one indeed is an old one. So this one especially is very interesting because it might mean that we might get some of the other ones as well. These might, it's very possible that these are the only ones we have for now. But in any case, it does mean that there's a possibility. Essentially, they're just giving people way more copium that they can actually get some of the, you know, concert skins later on as well. Instead of, you know, just giving up hope after they're not released on first go around. Let's be real, the main one here is where's the Winar skin and the Penance skin from last year? Where are those? Though Penance already has 2 skins, so makes it somewhat less likely, I guess. Winar only has 1 though. We could get Biker Winar. But yeah, man. I still just love the cats on these skins, man. Truly moral support cats. Also, where is the Celtic skin? Where the ambient synesthesia Celtic skin is so good. Honestly, all the skins in that theme are incredible. And we got none of them. We got none of them. We got none of them from that theme, from the Celtic theme. Like, what the hell? None of them. At least I'm pretty sure we didn't get any of them. At least none of the ones that actually mattered. No, I didn't. We didn't even get like the Tiffin one or something. So yeah, that's fucked up. What can I say? Yeah, bit of a wacky day. I truly was not expecting anything from the Nintendo Direct. I didn't even watch it from the start or anything. Tuned in like midway, just because Abby was watching it. But then, boom, out of nowhere, suddenly, Silksong exists, it's alive, which is something at least, I guess. Deltarune for Deltarune enjoyers. And then the new FromSoft game, which really did just come out of fucking nowhere. But also, it's interesting how there was multiplayer, because while I was watching the trailer for the FromSoft game, I was like, is this like a Night Rain expansion or something? Because it's very much giving me Night Rain vibes, because all the characters they were showing felt like playable characters. It's like, what's the deal here? It doesn't feel like a normal FromSoft game at the very least. Ah, well, apparently it isn't. It's like just maybe not a full version of Night Rain. It might have very different mechanics and actual gameplay loop compared to Night Rain. But at least in the sense of like it being multiplayer focused, I guess, with like classes and all that kind of stuff. But it might not be like a battle royale or whatever, like the, you know, sort of PvE Fortnite that Night Rain is. And obviously it's using far more, you know, actually unique stuff, rather than just a bunch of reused assets from previous FromSoft games, which Night Rain is doing. So Night Rain very much seemed like a tech test and maybe like market test for Duskbloods, I guess. But also they're clearly just kind of happening at the same time almost. And Night Rain isn't even out yet. It's just had a network test. Which is also interesting. It's like, huh, okay. They're just going with it already. So fast. Interesting. Anyway, should we get into it? Also, apparently a friend reported that yes, if you just get all the first clears, you do actually just complete this to 65 if you just do all the maps once. You don't have to like do any additional runs to get all the rewards, which is nice. Except I do have to check quickly that I don't have like something like over here. Who? Who's speaking? Oh, okay. I gotta go use some credits. That's mine. Hi there, Ray. Who wants a 1? Oh, Shango, you're getting a 1. We're there first. How long does this have? 2 hours 30 minutes. I started mastering Shining just because, like, well, I might as well do some masteries again for a change. Then I'm spamming some random masteries. I'm doing Shining just because Shining. Oh, you have to go credit store. Some of these just to get under 300. Also, yeah, there was indeed an expectation that today would have been a trailer for episode 15, which nope, there wasn't, which is fucked up. Which is gonna be, if they post it tomorrow, that's gonna be annoying because I'm not on stream, and also tomorrow I have a very busy day. Put off all my masters until we get the crafting quality of life. Oh yeah, we are getting a crafting quality of life. It's true. Obviously, yeah, we have more of these to do, and then obviously 3 more actual breakthrough maps as well. But we'll do these first. What are the buffs you get from these, huh? Attack plus 15. Units within matrices gain attack speed plus 80. Oh goodness, okay. That's quite a bit. Immediately obtain 10 SP when deployed is pretty nice. And enemies with -3 weight plus 10 starting PP. That's, well, for shifting, quite funky. Operators and nearby other friendly operators, they obtain camouflage. Oh, that seems quite strong. Just getting camouflage like that. Anyway, I guess we're doing these as this thing, right? With these 2 boys. Yeah, someone could probably solo this. You even have a healing thingy. Who can solo this? Executor, maybe? Helliger, I think not, just because not enough block on Helliger. Even Gavial could probably do it. Gavial might be able to do it as well. Also, I didn't actually watch the video, but I think I saw a video where, like, dude, Cherny from the 5-star defender, like, soloed almost all of these or something. Which is interesting. Spectre could do it. Surely Ark can do it, right? I guess you can just throw in, like, Gavial. Like, Gavial will be better against multiple blockers, I guess, or like more blockers, but surely Gavial S3 just cooks them. Power of yelling. I'm assuming they're designed to get here at the like exact same time. So maybe S2 could have been better because S2 could have already this dude like well ahead of time. Never mind, they are coming at like different times. Yeah, S2 could have like already hit. Also, possibly start like prevented them from attacking somewhat with the pull. My conviction can solo. I mean, with enough RNG, yeah. Oh, it's a little. It was almost a little bit close there. She actually got a little low there. She was like 1 hit away. Or just perfectly timed it. I could have used S3 way earlier though. That's a long duration. It's just Big Bob. It's just Big Bob and some slugs. Okay, interesting. Big Bob and slugs. The slugs are a bit of a slight issue depending on your, because obviously some like kind of range unit could work very well here, but The slugs can be a little bit of an issue to a range unit. Viviana solo. I could try if I had Viviana. I do not have Viviana. She has never spooked me. Like, I kind of think, like, you know, some kind of range unit would do well here, but... the slugs are not the best. Dude, what if passenger? What if? What if? Oh, okay, they all spawn like this. Well, I mean, passenger is maybe not the best here considering. This is the. I guess this is the issue with passenger. You know. Oh, they're getting a little close. It's just one piece of damage. Oh, I'm pretty much just waiting for this to charge up. That'd be good. Maybe, possibly, it might be a little late. I think it's just barely not enough. Damn. Just not enough single target. Okay, but well, that's how the map starts, huh? The map starts very different than I thought. Oh yeah, Dusk. Did I use Dusk somewhere else already? Oh yeah, I used Dusk somewhere. That's funny. What if I... No, I don't think Carnage would work. I think Keobe will end up blowing up to the slugs, which will not be ideal. Could try Mosty, except could. Mosty's slows might help her kinda take care of it. And I have like, yeah, I have like, you know. Now where do I put her? That's the big question here, I think, is this too dangerous? Actually, it might be just perfect. Might be enough. Or maybe S2 would have even been better. This is actually not enough damage. Maybe S2 is better. I kind of want to try with S2 at least. Otherwise, not enough damage. S2? We haven't mastered, so I mean, man, it doesn't. Yeah, GGS3 could for sure work. The thing is, you don't actually like. It's not like you get. I won't get like multiple casts of S2. I think that's the issue. I don't think I'm gonna get multiple casts. I could put her like further down, but she doesn't really matter. Or we just GG after this is, you know, if this doesn't work. As you use it as soon as possible. Wait for her to hit first. Okay, no, that's not gonna be enough at all. No, it's nowhere near enough. So torn between watching chapter 15 or avoiding any exposure at all. I mean, I'll watch the trailer and stuff, but obviously I won't be like much consuming it otherwise. But man, if they really do release it tomorrow, it's an awkward day. I will not be able to look at it a whole lot. I'm quite busy for a good chunk of the day. And I might just end up... Except Friday is probably Monster Hunter, because tomorrow / early Friday is the Monster Hunter update as well. Use Marcel. The thing I don't have, and would never in my life have, over my dead body. Posy? And you don't really have like a good posy spot. Maybe No, not really. You don't really have like a posi lane, essentially. Right? I mean, you kind of do here, sort of. What if? What if we actually don't use a caster at all? Except I can't, you know, I can't put both of them, like, I can't put the, I won't actually get, like, good coverage with this, but... I could, like, already do damage to him here, but it's better to have him, like... I think, honestly, the issue might be here that I think she's gonna die to that. Yeah, this is the issue. I mean, you can just need to maybe use the... What's it now? Earlier? Kind of have to use the typewriter earlier. Actually, might be fine, because maybe just deploy like over here. As late as possible, kind of here. It might still stay around for a bit. Left eye. How much HP? 156. That position is horrific, right? See if it even lasts. No, yeah, it does. Okay, no, it doesn't even last until. Oh, yeah, it's not gonna work. Casters, it is, I guess. It didn't even work. It did not work. There's not really a usable posi tile there. I mean, someone like fucking Dagon could probably just, you know, slap him. Let's be real. Guess we do just GG. I mean, GG is a pretty obvious solution here, I feel. GG S3 will just kind of blap, blap, blap. I have a feeling. We did the gambling event yesterday, yeah. Yesterday was April Fool's event day. Yeah, I can actually do like this and get some damage on him while these guys are walking over. I also might specifically wait here until they're a little bit further away so they don't hurt me. Hurt me or hurt her? I was a little unlucky with I was a little unlucky on yesterday's gamblings. Today we probably have time. We might try and get a 10 out of 10 today. All right. I mean, it's these terrible beings. Up to 2 garrison. Is there actually a sandstorm here as well, or? I mean, considering these guys, Lap is a very possible option here. If we want silence, we could put in Lapland and someone else. I like gambling that gameplay real. Acid drop and deep color, the things I don't have leveled because I have so few 4 stars leveled. Yeah, they are very defense. They're very chunky, those the spear guys or whatever they are. Which I'm wondering why if Lap is really enough here. It kind of feels like maybe not. Montrok isn't the best choice either, I feel. And actually, it's not. They don't actually have the spawners. It's just these guys which give you the attack speed, and then it's these guys and these guys. And okay, this does split into the bros, but that's the only part you need silenced. And then these dudes are just like super high defense. I mean, they're supposedly also really high res, but you don't have to recommend me anything, okay? The lap is maybe not necessary. They're not spamming the stuff that you really need to silence necessarily. What does the map look like again? Where can we actually deploy stuff? I mean, okay, here. Actually, well, I guess some of them probably spawn over here or something. Probably some of them like spawn over here. Honestly, it might actually just be like, dude, we could just even like a S3 with like a blocker. Where do people find angry Rosmontis image? Well, the one that's on my thumbnail is literally just from the trailer. And because I was also trying to find the like, I think it was probably a remake of the trailer image, because obviously the trailer image is like, it's, you know, it's at an angle, right? It's at an angle. It's not like straight on, because obviously like the no Wishadel meme, it's like straight on. I was trying to find like that version of it at one point, but I actually couldn't find it easily. Because yeah, the trailer one is only like at an angle and like in the kind of little like glass crystal sort of thing. Because yeah, I think it was essentially a fan-made just recreation of the trailer one to make it sort of a flat image rather than the angled one. I'm actually kind of wondering. This could even be solved with like something like this. You have the remake one? Nice. Meef. Okay, so these dudes are here. I mean, I could do this, but then I'm not going to be blocking the other stuff that's going to start coming in. Which actually maybe wouldn't matter. I kind of don't. I kind of. I mean, I guess I'm waiting for these guys to move. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, they moved one by one. I actually would have. Oh, okay, no, it would have been way better for me to place her here, placing right. She could just delete these two like right away. Let's see how much damage. How much damage do they do again? Quite a bit. I guess she's slowed by the stuff. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, this is a pretty easy solution, honestly. It's just called delete them from existence very quickly. By just doing this instead. And now it's essentially solved. The only problem is this dude splitting into 4 at the end. That's the main issue. Because something might just barely leak if like she doesn't get it fast enough. That's the main issue. Actually, this actually also, because actually, I think, yeah, okay, it already becomes an issue. It doesn't get SP fast enough. Because he keeps spawning them, but they're not getting killed, because all the damage is going to this dude. Maybe just S2 could work then? If S2 can delete these guys fast enough, then it all works. But yeah, because they leak... I can't clear the small dudes who get spawned and then actually blocked as well. So S2 could work. Alternatively, a different solution. I guess I'll just try with S2 first. See what happens. I guess, yeah, something like Medic on this skill too. Yeah, you can just boop to the left here and kill spawn. Because you could also, like, you could do like something like this as well. Well, you can only kill these two at spawn with this, unless you have like a range increased over here. Still wondering what's maybe still the best direction. So I guess I could have put her. No, because these dudes just walk over here, so she would have to kill them on the way. I feel like I have heard about Rosmo being voiced by Cromer. Yeah. Anything specific? No, I'm not really aiming for anything specific. No, I'm just mainly just clearing. Okay, yeah, S2 kind of does kill him. The second one might be an issue though, depending on the timing of his arrival. Should be fun. No, for fuck's sake. Except for bad timing on Aya's S2 not clearing out the boys. I feel like possibly just a different positioning on Saria might solve it. Or a different positioning on her like this instead. And Saria maybe also over here so that she has enough maximum amount of time to kill stuff before it like reaches over here. Yeah, the slugs don't get one shot is one issue as well. Well, she can one-shot them with S2, that's the thing. As long as there's a charge on S2, she one-shots them. So it's a question of charging, of getting good timing on the S2, essentially. That's what it turns into. I guess she took damage from this dude. Yeah, fuck. Once again, bad timing on S2. Yeah, I guess just an extra block. I wonder if Hoshi works. Because they kind of need a little bit of healing. But maybe not as much as I think. Because obviously Hoshi does have 4 block. And Hoshi can just tank in general. Even Hoshi has 3 actually. Or just Korra, yeah. Or just Korra. Obviously, yeah, Hoshi will obviously have. No, Hoshi is just very tanky. But these guys still hurt. Even through Hoshi's defense, these guys hurt. So it just has to come down to her actually surviving, like, the normal hits. Alright, do these guys do arts damage and not fucking do... That's why they hurt. They do arts. I mean, they look so physical. Yeah, they hurt a lot. They hurt quite a bit. Like, can't take a whole lot of hits, but you don't have. She doesn't have to take a lot of hits. Might need Hoshi in the late stages, though. I mean, yeah, well, that goes for any operator. You might need them. Oh, yeah, because here she can indeed grind through the slugs. But not that it even matters, because you have 4 block with module. Yeah, okay, it worked. Indeed. You should know purple equals arts. Shit, that's kind of real though. It's kind of real though. Yeah, because indeed, they really do melee arts. Well, this didn't even used to be a description. I have a favorite skin, Celtic skin. The one and only Celtic skin that is currently in the game is like the best skin in the game. Oh, reeds and artillery core targeter and heavy swamp rover. Camouflage invisible allies in unit range and flying unit. Okay, well yeah. So this dude comes in and reveals your boys. Oh, up to 3. Okay, interesting. Up to 3. Which Celtic skin? There's only one Celtic skin. So there's not much. There's not a lot of question on which one it is. There is only one. Oh, there's also... Okay, there's 2 boxes. I didn't realize there's 2 blue boxes. I kind of want to just... First of all, I mean, one of my first ideas was actually just like... I don't know. I don't think it's going to work because he takes too long to charge up, but I kind of want to see where the enemies are. Like, what is the... Oh, Jesus, I resized accidentally. I was trying to click on thorns and I resized my fucking window. Stop. Oh, Jesus. Wow, they hurt a lot in melee. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, he's not surviving. I did not remember these dudes hurting so much. It's just a car. I guess they have spikes on the end, sure, but... I guess Fallon's cast could be funny. True. I could like, what about Lynn? Lynn. Where are you, Lynn? Lynn. One of Lynn can solo. Of course they are. Not always. Sometimes... Because those dudes, you know, because like, oh, these motherfuckers, their whole point is that they reveal, you know, your invisible units. Which usually, if they have a utility like that, they do less damage. You know? Imprisoned Wisha down here. I wonder how much damage she takes from this. Quite a bit. She can't just like stand in it, no. Also, yeah, the job stack is automatically closed, isn't it? Every time you, yeah, I literally opened it last time and it was closed again. Why you do that? Just use read. I mean, read would work. It's true. It's true that read would work. I guess we should just check that she works. I mean, I'm probably not going to use read on the other stages. But it would also be appropriate. It is, you know, read's map. You can just stick her here. Though I think that, this dude moves away kind of fast, doesn't he? Yeah, which is an issue. Because it moves over here. And then she gets in range. I mean, she heals. Of course. Okay, huh? Wait. How did Reed survive the first hit? How did Reed survive the first hit? Oh, alright, the enfeeble? Inflicts, right, yeah. Attack minus 20%. Because it's guaranteed on S3. S3 makes the talent activation 100%. Dude, we can farm RNG? No way. We can farm RNG. 30% chance to inflict. %30 chance to farm RNG. Hell yeah. Gamba. I forgot the debuff gives you enfeeble as well, and not just like the arse damage. But I'm wondering if this is the best spot or if it's actually further back. I feel like it could even be like, what if it was further back and kill these guys first? Unless you're gonna kill these guys first, like fast enough though. Like I think these two won't die early enough. I guess this dude does. But this dude indeed does not. Right, because she can't actually get the enfeeble. I mean, well, no, she can. Okay, no, she can actually, in theory. Yes, you can farm the RNG for the enfeeble. If you happen to... Wait, oh, she got it? RNG farm! Oh god. Oh god, no, we're not safe. Oh god, nope. That's rip, because she targeted the wrong thing. No enfeeble on this dude. Uh-oh. Ow. Wait. What if I just... How much time do I have here? Can I redeploy? Like, how far does this go? Can I, in theory, actually have time to just redeploy? Okay, they do kind of go fast. The puzzle intensifies. Oh, wait. I wonder if here she might have more time to kill him. Except this isn't gonna work because of this whole situation over here, which then one-shots her. Yeah. Doesn't work. Also, she didn't even kill them in time. But I'm actually, however, now I'm actually wondering, because if I actually do it from here, I'm actually wondering if I have enough time to redeploy if I do this. And then once this is actually over, then I like redeploy right away. Or take her out. It's probably not enough time. Or it would be very, very tight. It's probably not enough time, because once this goes for like here, it just goes over here. I mean, also, you just take like one extra unit, and I think this very much just happens. Okay, yeah, because this dude already goes. Yeah, exactly. 10 seconds left, and this dude is already going. So, like, this dude would have to be dead before this already. But then, I mean, how many more other variations can we even do here? Other than indeed farming RNG. Which I don't exactly feel like doing. You could genuinely farm it with RNG, but it would get very fucky. S1, what does read S1 even do? I don't think I've ever looked at it even. It's just attack and attack. Oh yeah, it has like a slightly fat. Oh no, what would S1 do? Or even S2. Like S2 doesn't help read herself much. I mean, you added like one more unit and it just kind of works. Even just like a... Dude, even like a gravel. Even like a gravel. Just to, you know, distract. Also, doesn't Tin Man work with the dot? I wonder how much, if we get a Tin Man dot buff off, I wonder how much that would actually do. Actually wondering which one should go in first, but... I mean, it's only when they're inside, and I probably should have waited to actually hit this dude instead. Also, Tin Man's obviously gonna get hit. And it's gonna be a little close, just honestly, damage-wise. And that should be fine. Maybe. As long as it comes down once more, then we're fine. It should be good, yeah. It's quite close. It's almost out of range. Yeah, the tiny bit of extra damage slash dot increase. Oh, middle. Middle for doing all the thingies. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because Tin Man's dot should indeed should affect Reed's dot from the talent and stuff. Because it should be coded as a dot. And then we have the actual maps again. A whole bunch of these boys, huh? All elites as well. Soccer Centurion Nidusgar. Blocking their name, but Nidusgard. Oh, it's this dude. It's Centurion. Yeah. 3 enemies simultaneously. And the healing thing, yeah. And I mean then, you know, the versus guys. When Inspire, except there's no one who can actually apply Inspire on this one. Funky map. Funky map where I'm extremely tempted to just like drop a Winar like right there. That's the wrong golden horse. That's the wrong golden horse. Give me a second. No. It's the wrong golden horse. I mean, I guess I'll check where they spawn. Okay, so do 2 boys there. Or those things there, which I think actually when our reaches. Golden moose, wrong one. They really were like right next to each other. Tiffin tile. I don't have a Tiffin. Even if I did, I don't think I would have ever used Tiffin much. Other than for the situations where she was like kind of necessary. These days, I'd like, it's like, oh, I know when I would use Tiffin. Does she actually? Yeah, he hits all of them. Obviously, he picks it up. Pretty difficult to avoid him just picking it up. Oh yeah, I forgot I get like shields. Now this dude's also gonna just pick it up. Are you just gonna go in right away? Yeah, okay, you just go. Okay. Let's see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, well you can't really just like plap them in quick enough to just instantly destroy stuff. Because I mean, yeah, that dude picks it up like it's pretty much like designed so they get to pick, like this dude gets to pick it up right away, this dude gets to pick it up. You do have to deal with, I guess, the running guy. I guess we just kind of throw this team. I think this team, other than not having a whole lot of multi-blocks, I think this team kind of clears. Surprise, it has a whole bunch of very strong operators in it. I think Winar there was actually still a decent, like, position. He will kind of, I guess he will kind of get hit by this dude. Not sure how much damage it's going to end up being. And then more so comes down to like, well, first of all, I mean this dude, for example. Yeah, I still want to kill this dude. Okay, kind of hurts. I almost kind of want to wait for him to go past. I don't want to block him. Okay, well, there's another fucking dude over here. Ascalon should have been over here. Ascalon should have killed like both of these. Plus a 2 block? No. Yep, I mean, when Arsenal kind of just deletes. Oh well, almost killed him. He's kind of just over close. Where's this guy going? Oh, he's just kind of standing there menacingly. He's just standing there menacingly. Yeah, I could just Texas him. He is healing. That's in, like, that is a whole thing that he's doing. He is healing, which is not like the best. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Man, he stands there for a while, huh? Oh, hi guy. You might hurt my boy quite a lot. Except for when I just hit me very hard. Ascalon should have been like here, facing right. He could have just killed this dude already. He's still just standing there. He's standing there for so long. What route are you? Please go up at least. Go up. Oh, you bastard. He didn't do that much damage. Oh, I can slow him down. Ascalon here facing right would have just killed him. Also, he gets extra DP from deployment already. It's a little... Oh, whoops. Okay, we can clear this like much cleaner. He do be attacking 3. Well, earlier he was doing like no fucking damage. Now Hoshi would reflect as well, yeah. But like you could kill him in like 1 billion different ways. You don't really need Hoshi specifically. If I like do this, then it's like then it's kind of cooked. What can I say? The only thing is here that this dude is like a little bit trickier to deal with. Like he's not as. I might need to like use a bit of NS. No, he's just kind of a little close to dead. Fuck. Oh, well, no, he just died this time. Okay, he just died this time. He's just dead this time. We can do something funny like this, because he can cover 2 different ways. I mean, we'll just let him like attack some hits here. I can't remember if I got. Do I get healing from it? Okay, what he can. I don't get. Okay, I don't get healing from it. I thought I get healing from like whatever. Actually, also I could just use, if I use Ascalon S3, she shouldn't die over here. But she's also just gonna be less damage. Oh, because one of them picked up the fucking thing again. Little shits.
My bravery shall overcome evil.
Scottish! Nope, out of range. Okay, well, you're cooked. Why are they not attacking? Oh, right, I forgot I have camouflage! Bro, the camouflage is just like... I forgot about the camouflage. If I just put dudes next to each other, I get camouflage. So easy! I could just not get hit by anything if I have some camouflage.
Mission accomplished.
I completely forgot that that's the thing. I got another medal. Buff medal. Buff field medal. Oh, is that just getting to like level 45 in rewards? What's the medal? Oh, it's just defeat a BTE 5 times. That's what it was. Little cat. Look at little cat. Okay, next one. Oh boy. Chalice of Mortality. Oh boy. Fun. Fun. And ice cleavers, obviously. And then this guy. Yeah, I feel like this actually might be Lapland. Because I didn't check the map. This might like actually be Lapland time. Yeah, we put the like Lapland. Silencing for the freezing stuff would obviously be kind of big. What happened otherwise? Alright, you do have CC immunity. You have I forgot you have CC immunity with one of the buffs. You don't even need silencing. I mean, you still avoid the damage as well, I guess, because they don't blow up. But yeah, you have fucking CC immunity. That's so silly. That's extra silly. That's beyond silly. This dude is real tanky though. He's real tanky. Oh, and then this dude spawns at the same time. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Can't really like slow him down enough, essentially. Okay, exactly. Kind of hurts. What can I say? Have you considered the existence of Gladia? No, okay, well now the thing died. Okay, well now it's free. Explosions still hurt though. Explosions still hurt. There's too many boys! I'm gonna leak! Fucking hell. Too many boys, I leaked. Yeah, because explosions still hurt, obviously. Explosions still hurt. Kind of. Yeah, you just have to... Actually, I don't know. Because, I mean, yeah, you just kind of have to deal with the drone. It's like the main thing. Or whatever it is. It's technically a drone. You just deal with that. And then you're like eating. Then you're good. Also, the camouflage doesn't do anything here because there's no like ranged enemies, so. Like, I mean, Lapland doesn't do that much, but Lapland does still prevent the explosions from the slugs. But she should not be maybe the blocker. Her being the blocker doesn't make sense. There I literally just, I leaked a fucking like one tiny slug. Mainly because Ascalon blew up. She fucking went boom. Like, what can I say? Yeah, I can do something like this instead. I won't be able to silence this side from here, but... Also, indeed, I do actually have extra, like, pull capacity as well, which is, you know... Like I can just pull stuff to here. Man, this ice dude still does just hurt though. He just has a lot of attack, so even, you know, OP still gets hurt. Thank you, silences. Ow, ow. Fucking AoE bullshit. No, I can't make this shit. No! fucking. There's so many slugs! Why there's so many slugs? There's so many damn slugs, man. There's so many slugs. They keep pushing out slugs. I guess, I mean, yeah, obviously, if you put, you know, you could handle the slugs by putting, you know, actually dividing up, because if you just stop the slugs, like, over here, like on these choke points, that would be different. Actually, maybe Ulpi should be on S2, except, I don't know if he'd get SP fast enough. Do I have it, do these give any XP increase? This is only within matrices. Oh, you get 10 on start, but... Right, so the fucking slug rush. Maybe? For extra block, I can maybe? It's not like Ulpi is the best choice for the kind of enemy that we're blocking, but... You get some SP. I usually put in Ulpi first to start like charging up. I wonder if I put her like further away. Like instead like up over here. Doesn't really matter though. Doesn't change anything. The main change would actually be like this. But she always dies, as they should. This would always be extra even. How fast will Ulpi get over here? Or I think Ulpi won't. Okay, yeah, S2 might solve this issue. Also, Ascalon's dot starts doing a lot of damage to the Chalice. Because it's hitting multiple bros. Also, Ulpi is not doing it. Oh, we have Matrix. We actually gained a Matrix. There's still, what the fuck? There's still half of the goddamn map to go. I guess there's gonna be another Chalice. Whoa, she's going so fast. Actually, that was not a needed Ascalon. No, I should have waited for the goddamn slugs to be closer. Because I could have stacked up all the damage from the slugs. Well, okay, well, it's still fine. Also, well, I mean, I guess yeah. You see like a single frame of the ice actually triggering, of the freeze triggering, before the immunity kicks in. But of course, now we have something that might actually require some thinking, because we have fully buffed Rosmontis. Because let me check what all the buffs are. This debuffs the BTEs and you get recovery in matrices. Oh, you get. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess this helps Ulpi. You get 300 death at least, if nothing else, because it gives you flat instead of percent. Obviously, and also this 2 shield undeployed works with his S3. This just debuffs them. Yeah, okay, yeah. Just immune to negative statuses. Minus 50% self-immolation damage. I can't remember what the self-immolation damage is. There's within matrices the main buff. 10 SP, 3-weight, starting DP, and then camouflage. Camouflage can actually really help with Roz. The camouflage can really help with Roz. Specifically. Unless she has something that like reveals invis or something. Less physical launch damage loses effect when VT on the field is destroyed and cannot attack until VT is reobtained. Because yeah, she gets 3 form. Okay, oh, no, I think second form is just changed. I'm winning, of course, Sam. Allied unit regardless of distance. Obviously, we're immune to stun, so we don't have to care about stun targets are instantly defeated because we can't get stunned. Kill our matrices. Then you get the reviver, dealing arch damage. Yeah, then this man, it's a long range that deals his arch damage. I'm wondering if that, because I think camouflage doesn't. I can't remember if camouflage will work against this type of damage, like AOE. It might not. So. And yeah, because let me remind me indeed what exactly the VTs actually do. Oh, you have the Rosmontis drone, obviously. Because yeah, it's the self-destructs after being on the field for some time, dealing arch damage over a wide area. Okay, so that's what it. I guess it decreases the damage, and yeah, then there's the whole more likely to be attacked. But this you can, because it's around the VT, you can actually outrange this one because it's around the ET. Okay, also, well, you have these guys. Fucking invisible and accelerates. And you get the -1 block as well. You. Do we actually? I wonder if we actually. What does the map look like? Okay, well, there's no gravity switches, however. Shield guard leaders, nightclub elites, frontline leaders. These fucking dudes with 4 block. Big bunny. And obviously Roz and stuff. It was the second VT a few seconds after the first. Loses 0 amount of HP with every attack and deals arch damage over a wide. Oh yeah, this is she swings her massive swords and just blasts AoE arts everywhere. Below 50% flies into the air and switches to range attacks. Increased attack no longer uses fling. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Wait. Doesn't she start? Once HP drop below 50% fly, because this is the new part. Flies into the air and switches to range attacks. Increased attack no longer uses fling against the following abilities. Attack stun the target for an extended period. Mind matrix, well, we're immune to stun. The immune to CC buff really is like the biggest one here. Mind matrix effect no longer expires and reduces damage taken even further. What's mind matrix again? Oh, this one. Memory loss, damage dealt, and HP loss are both increased. When attacked, deals a certain amount of true damage to surrounding allies. Right, okay. Oh, so she doesn't get the... I thought she... Because, well, in like the sprite, she's floating. But I guess she's always floating, actually, in the sprite, isn't she? I can't remember if she is. But yeah, she doesn't... okay, so she doesn't have hovering. She doesn't have like low altitude hovering, at least. I guess I'll just see what happens if we go. I don't think the Lapland is going to be used here, but Camo can help very much with not getting blasted by the flings. Like, I feel like there's for sure some element here where it's like you're almost better not necessarily blocking as much stuff. Also, wow. I mean, this is quite the... I guess you can kind of check the AoE situation here. Because what does this give you? Yeah, because this gives you invisibility. Invisibility lets you avoid AoE damage. Camouflage doesn't. No, obviously they just suck them all up. They soak them. These two can kind of do a lot of the mobbing here. I guess S2, S3 would have been more fun. Alternatively, Ascalon could have just mobbed here. Actually, Ascalon could, like, for example, just do this. And if I put someone on high tile here, she'll get camo as well. I kind of have logos in the team. I have, like, not used her at all. Her? Him. But okay, with all the fucking VTE buffs that they have, it's not like Ascalon does a huge amount of damage. This dude, who I obviously can't block without a 4 block, who right now no one has 4 block. Arrows. I guess these actually, I realized these should have been next to each other for camo, I guess. Is this dude really just gonna walk right in? Or is he gonna do some rounds? Okay, well, it is doing some rounds. Kinda tanky though. Oh, okay, well, now go retrieve as well. Oh, this is gonna be destroyed unless you get a matrix, and you can't get a matrix over here. Let's see. Oh, well, I mean, I am kind of hiding. I'm hiding this shit over here. What if I, like, okay, what if we do something scuffed? No, that doesn't help. I was like wondering if I just make it smaller, you can see, but then it's a lot of black. Because I'm kind of hiding specifically the blue box situation. Ulpian's not gonna, like, survive this on his own without Gladia. I mean, because Gladia was getting slapped by the matrices. Okay, these guys also these guys are already moving over here. Top left is though kind of unimportant. We could just quickly for this map move over to the top left. Because I mean we're probably gonna be on this one for a little bit. Much more goes on the right side for this map. And this dude is so tanky as well. Okay, well yeah, so these dudes now sit around over here. I wonder if he can get... I wonder if Monster can get a camo. I feel like obviously something like logos would probably, you know... Actually, well, let's check first. Do they both get camo? Okay, yeah, summons don't count for camo. Because, I mean, of course they fucking don't. Wait, they don't get... Do they become immune to necrosis? That's interesting. Oh, he just fucking died. Just slapped by a fling. Does it be... Oh. No, I have... That's the thing. I have module. Has it, like, for some reason... unequipped itself? It's not equipped. It's using some old version. It's using some old team that didn't have the module equipped. Huh? Like, wait, where's my necrosis? Fucking hell. Well, I mean, that explains it. So, yeah, it's grabbed some, like, really old template team from, like, when I first got logos, I guess. Where he didn't have a module on. Well, it's probably right, because I'm assuming it's then probably just grabbed, like... Which one of these might look like? Which one of these has logos without a module? I think it grabbed, like, this team. We've obviously changed it around now, but this was the original team when we just went into... It just grabbed Team 1. Where logos didn't have a module yet. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I was like, wait a minute. Where's my necrosis? What do you mean? Also, yeah, I mean, S3 is more fun than that. So let me check for the camouflage one. Operators are nearby. Is that in the 8 tiles or is that 4 tiles? Hey there, Mihai. I'm just wondering if that's in the nearby 8 tiles or nearby 4 tiles. It just says nearby, which is like oddly vague. They usually don't do it vague like that. Oh, so you can just like, you can in theory could just throw logos like right here to just start fucking slapping. Oh, this is. I'm just gonna check this real quickly. This like. Okay, it is no. Okay, so nearby means 4 adjacent tiles, specifically. But schedule 1? Nope. The only reason I even recognized the name was because like I saw like a video title from fucking Charlie. I don't even know what it's about. Oh, I think it's about I think it's about drugs, as in like, you know, like Schedule 1 drug. I think that might be what it's about. Oh wow, this dude is super tanky. There's like no damage from just normal rupee hits. Wow. Oh, okay, now these both have these are gonna get I like there was a lingering necrosis like indicator. Also I can actually well, okay, never mind, not anymore. I was like, I can get a matrix from there. I can. Well, I mean, I can do this. Okay, yeah, indeed. You cannot avoid the damage. Oh, if I put her here, then everyone gets camo. Yeah, if she's there, then everyone gets camo. Obviously, monster can't get camo, but it might almost be worth to actually bait a matrix with monster. Or just bait a matrix to get a matrix like here. Okay, well, I could have done something with him. He's probably not going to do much here. Okay, yo, we got the S3 sound! Huggers! Man, that is one tanky bunny though! Jesus Christ! Why are you so tanky, bunny? Taking like 0 damage. Bunny, fucking crazy tanky. That bunny has so much HP, bro. It's crazy. So tanky. Well, okay, we're not exactly. We're pretty fine here. The camo is kind of very strong. Like it's a. We don't even need him here, but oh, she just does AOE everywhere now. But oh wait, no, oh, can't hit. Oh, okay, well, slight issue. Can he hit? No, well, she can. Okay, no, she does have low altitude hovering. It didn't matter, however, because Ulpian just tanked the hits and she killed herself. What a messy finish. An unintended. Also, Ulpian wasn't even gonna survive all the hits, but because of the S3 redeploy, he got shields again. Actually, just JoJo pose, yeah. Like, killed by aura. That's so funny. It's a little funny. That was very messy. I feel like you could do that much cleaner if you wanted to. Yeah, well, at least to get our rewards. Get a vector breakthrough medal. Or not medal. Thingy. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we did get the last medal. The operators had a party to celebrate the victory. Even Rosmontis was happy to join. She will remember these moments of growing together with everyone. Yeah! Rosmontis! Yeah, a couple of those buffs are really strong. Some of these buffs are just so goddamn strong. The immunity to stuns is so goddamn strong. And so is the camouflage. The camouflage also just kind of can carry so much. Because you can just avoid Rosmontis flinging at you, like, for most of it. But also no, she does get low, it's not mentioned. Like, for some reason it's not mentioned anywhere in here that she gets low altitude hovering. Like, specifically on phase 2.5, she gets low altitude hovering, but it's not actually mentioned anywhere. But you can no longer hit with melee units. It's a little strange that it's not mentioned. I mean, flies into the air, yeah, but like... I guess, yeah, but like usually they do just straight up mention low altitude hovering, you know, with like the whole context message and everything, like stunned here. Like it would often read flies into the air and gains low altitude hovering. Because low altitude hovering is the specific like underlined clickable mechanic. So... like stun the target for an extended period, mind matrix effect no longer expires, and okay, yeah, the mind matrix is this thing where like you take less physical and ice damage. I mean, so it just becomes obviously very, very tanky. Remember when it's damage dealt in head? Because yeah, then it kind of becomes like a survival thing where you can just make her kind of kill herself. She took a lot of damage from her own attacks. From just this, like you can just kind of throw bodies at her and she will like kill herself. Which I must admit is somewhat Kino. Because like, you know, if like Rosmontis goes probably like all out and sort of starts distorting or whatever, then that's what I do. Okay, yeah, that's what you can absolutely do with gravel. You can just throw gravel at her and it's like, oh. Just throw gravel at her. And she will slowly kill herself, which is indeed, I guess would, yeah, cognitive collapse. Fun implications for how a fight against Rosmontis would go. Which is, once she essentially goes like burnt ground mode, she no longer cares about self-preservation. You're kind of cooked. The only thing you can do is like throw bodies at her and wait for her to like burn herself out. Worrying. Well, I mean, with that, it is finished. It did take a little bit longer than the first set of stages, which is fair. Because we were trying to do like some wackier stuff for like over here. I mean, yeah, Logos kind of did a lot there. Logos is... It is like, okay, no, you didn't use Wishadel, but I mean, Logos isn't that far behind. Logos is not that far behind in being so very, very silly strong. Logos, my beloved. Logos is so much cooler though than Wishadel. He has an aura. Also is extremely. I mean, well, Wishadel is an interesting character, but I feel like W is the more interesting character rather than Wishadel. But yeah, Ulpi as well, yeah, especially with the Ascon also, yeah. But Logos is just the OP. Like, Logos is the usual sense of like OP that people usually talk about because he has like delete buttons. You know, very much like Wishadel. Logos also has a delete button with S3 to an extent. Let me adjust myself again. Over to back to this side. But indeed, well, so we have, I mean, a couple. I do kind of want to try and get a 10 out of 10 on this. We should call you Meta instead, Mr. Meta. I'm not ashamed about using most of the meta. But the thing, because I don't just abuse like all of the meta. I choose the meta ones that are like the coolest. Because I genuinely have not used Wishadel on like difficult content as a way to clear it. Like I don't think I've yet ever pulled out Wishadel on like a difficult piece of content, just like, oh my, this is too hard. I can't be bothered to think, let me pull out Wishadel. The kind of exception was chapter 14 itself, because I was using like a lore team to clear chapter 14. So I had like W and Wishadel in there, and I would use them because I was like using sort of lore or story team. So they were in there. But after that, I have not like pulled out Wishadel to do much anything. Not even in stuff like IS. The one time I've used Wishadel in like an IS was because they gave me a freebie. Like a maxed out freebie Wishadel, so I used her a little bit. And then like outside of that, I just... It's not like I've actually used her that much even. We still have IS ending 3 left, for sure. But obviously that's not on like a... It's not on a huge... I'm not too stressed about getting it like right now. We might try and get the 10 out of 10 for this just for fun, as we yap a little bit. And the other option is indeed actually going for a little bit of integrated strategies, because we're only been live for about 2 hours, so. And I was expecting the vector breakthrough to take like half the stream or something, and then we can do other stuff. Actually, it didn't actually take even 2 hours, because we yapped for like, I don't know, half an hour-ish at the start about the Nintendo Direct and stuff. So we didn't even get into here right away. Yeah, but I could go to the bathroom real quick. And then we maybe do like one more attempt at getting... We will do like one attempt at a 10 out of 10 on here. You don't even get anything about it. Like, you don't get anything from it, but I just want to try. Then we could go into IS. Yeah, that is genuinely the main motivation for actually getting ending 3, is to get to the lore bits of ending 3. And obviously to be like ready for doing ending 4 as well. But ending 4 is still quite a few months away, isn't it? I think it releases on month... Is it month 6 or something? As a content creator, you have an obligation to hit 99999. It almost kind of, yeah, you know. Especially as a gambling content creator. By gambling, I mean gacha, not actual gambling. Don't ban me, Twitch. Or YouTube. Actually, don't know how YouTube handles gambling streams. Twitch is quite aggressive about them. Yeah, but I'll go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll see if we get a 10 out of 10. Or rather, yeah, not even the 10 out of 10, specifically at 99999. So going all in every time, 10 out of 10. Because a 10 out of 10 without going all in, that's not a real 10 out of 10. That's fake. Anyway, be right back.
none I always stay. Always just what makes my day. Done is never none's a boy. All is what I came here for.
When I swing, I always win. I place a bet and I'm all in. All is never not the score. And all of the bodies hit the floor.
I just remembered. The month has reset. We have the monthly IS squad to do as well. At the very least, we're gonna do the monthly IS today. And read through that, if nothing else. For now, we will try for a 10 out of 10. Surely this time, flawless. Nothing could go wrong. 8 of these, 6 of these. These dudes fucking hurt. And the only problem is if they get permafrozen. Which they might. It's actually very possible that they just get permafrozen. But they heal. See? Yep, it's Jover. These red guys, their passive health regen really is just deceptively high. You forget how goddamn fast they heal. So you can't actually go all in on every round. It only unlocks like a couple rounds in or something. I think we've done something similar before. I'm wondering if like... I'm assuming they just have a large pool of different ones and not that they're like somewhat almost randomly made. But I think we had a similar one like this before and Ice Bros were very much the wrong choice. Like they just got blown up by the AoE. Yeah. Jesus Christ. It's a massacre. My god, it wasn't even close. 2 Jessies versus a whole bunch of Crocs. I feel like the Crocs might fuck him up. They can stun 2 of them, yeah. I feel like that. Also, I mean, Jesse's just washed, right? Has Jesse ever won? Even though there's 2 of them? Okay, well, those do kind of... Okay, the stun hits do hurt more than I thought. But yeah, once we start getting... We get that def reduction from the Crocs. This phase 2 might be an issue, though. Okay, the phase 2 is quite an issue. Okay, phase 2 quite bad. Yeah, he gets so much more defense. Okay, well, it's cooked. We didn't see that. That was a practice run, okay? Practice run. Fucking Jesse. God damn you, Jesse. Fucking Jesse. The fuck are you talking about, Jesse? Okay, well, dude, burn slugs. Just shred shit. These dudes hurt so much. Gee, my god. Dude, they didn't take a single bill. Dude, they didn't take a single bill of damage. They didn't take a single hit. Actually completely outmatched. It's crazy. I think it might be I think it might be Reflect, guys. There's some more of them. Okay. I don't know. Well, the stuns aren't great, but... Okay. I can't really figure out who's winning. I actually think it's not the Reflect boys, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, no, okay. No, they just don't take enough reflect damage. Nope, okay, well. That was a practice, that was a practice. That was a misclick, okay? That was a misclick. It's just a misclick. Let chat choose. No. Never. What? This is a weird one. Because there's only 3 of these guys, but would the AoE from these guys be enough to just kill them? I kind of want to see. How's that 5 years of game knowledge holding up? Shush. Yeah, do know they get fucked up. Physical AoE. Physical AoE fucks them. Oh. Oh, this is an interesting one. I feel like these guys with their regen will just kind of outlive them somewhat. But they do a lot of damage. Okay, no, never mind. It's cooked. Yeah, no. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought that. Why did I think they stood a chance? Maybe if it was like 2 of them. What? No, what? No. Checking my head. Why do I keep underestimating the Bone Crusher guys or whatever? I feel like there was some point where the Bone Crusher guys just got absolutely like outplayed, and that's now stuck in my head as in like, oh, they're not that strong. But no, they are. Oh, 2 Pompeii, 4 of those guys. These guys are kind of strong. I feel like I'm not trusting in Pompeii anymore now. Pompeii has burned me too many times in like a bad way. Because like once they start going like pew 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 pew, oh never mind, yeah, no, the Pompeis are killing me. Took my 2 hours yesterday to get a 10 out of 10 all in. I mean, well, we only played for like under an hour yesterday, and that included all the other bits of it, not just the second map. What even is the dude? Dude, does the Rock win? I feel like no. Crabs, surely crabs against Rock. There's not enough crabs. There's not enough crabs. There's not enough crabs. Nah, there's absolutely not enough crabs. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, they do nothing. Look, absolutely, like, it's not moving at all. Nope. Nope. See, that was just, I chose it to show you that it was the wrong choice, okay? Crabs may be very tempting, you know, they are crabs. But rocks, sometimes just better. Are those even, are those even seaborns? Were they the seaborn crabs? Or were they like just other crabs? Did they come from the seaborn event? I completely forgot where they were the fucking crabs. Okay, yeah, the IS3 crabs. Yeah, IS3. Not like the story event. No, these guys won't do enough damage to get past the healing. Yeah. Yeah, no. They don't have anywhere near enough damage to get past the healing. Right, easy, you say? Uh-huh. Oh, for fuck. I guess it's Jesse. Because there's 2 of them and they have a phase 2. And the phase 2, these guys should get kind of shredded. They're not even doing... I mean, they're doing a little bit at least to phase 1 here, but yeah, no. The DS is clear this. I like, however, Jesse has to have, like, 2 of himself. To sort of, like, actually have a chance most of the time. No way, phase 2. Okay, phase 2, however, does take... Phase 2 actually takes a lot of damage from the normal hits. Why does he take so much damage from the normal hits? Like, phase 1 is better at killing them. Do they do art? Huh? Do they do arts damage? On, like, melee hits? Because I know that because, like, the reflection is... I guess it's... They're full arch damage. And not just the reflect. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Really? I mean, there's no way it's correct otherwise. 5 of these, I feel like these guys will just punch through even the resist. Like, sure, they have a whole bunch, but it's timed, and these guys will probably punch through even the timed resistance. But I don't know, I mean, this might actually be... Yeah, because they'll get through even the... But I know, never mind, they're gonna just run out of time. Yeah, no, they just run out of time. Even if they... Now they start one-shotting them, but yeah, no, they just run out of time. Never mind. It is enough. The shield lasts long enough that they do just kill themselves. See, this is research runs, okay? We're researching. I said Prof can. 5 of these and 10 at... And like these guys could do. These guys I feel like are weirdly either they just like shred something or they like do nothing. But they're like kind of slow to charge up while these guys kind of go fast. Actual run until you start losing, then it becomes research. That's how it works, okay? Okay, never mind. They do a lot of damage. But I feel like once they... Okay, yeah, no, the unlock isn't enough. Oh, never mind. No, the unlock is absolutely enough. Just because they don't have AoE. If they had AoE, that'd be over. 1 Jesse versus 4 AoE casters. Well, because phase 2 will get shredded. And if he gets to phase 2 and he doesn't do that, I feel like he might not do enough damage. Like, cause these damn casters are like so like shockingly strong. Jesse has to win. You think so? I don't know. I don't usually trust in Jesse. He's really made. If they get to phase 2, then I feel like the casters do have, well, because the main thing is that there's no, like, it's not like these casters aren't in AoE situation right now. These guys shred anything in AoE, but it's mainly how much. I wonder like how much these initial hits do. Yeah, because phase 1 has a lot of res. And obviously some studs. Yeah, phase 1 will already get through some of them, if not all of them. Except now they're just very awkwardly ranged where he's not hitting 2 of them because these 2 are out of range. So that's kind of awkward. Okay, get closer, please, thank you. You can get some stuns off, right? Yeah, thank you. It's a bit of a slow fight, but because yeah, indeed, if they don't have their single target is indeed not that strong, and because phase 1 also has high res. They might barely get, they might get through phase 1 though. Yeah, they got through phase 1. Yeah, because they do a lot more damage. But then, you know, he actually hits hard. Because it sometimes even just, it does feel like even just spawn position can actually just affect it. There's gotta be rock, right? I mean, come on. Sure, they do arts damage. It is, okay, it is the red ones, however. But I feel like, surely rock just, you know. Okay, well, he doesn't okay, never mind. He doesn't one-shot them. Yeah, they do win this. The red ones do a surprising amount of damage. Rip rock. Because the rock is also like, it's like, damn, like, sometimes he's just like unkillable. Even against arch damage. And then other times, nah. And the more so it actually comes down to just like, can he like one-shot whatever he's against? If he can, then his killing speed goes way down. The burn slugs, it's gotta be every time. Never mind. Hard countered, apparently. They have like 0 HP, 0 res. Normally the burn slugs on us just rip through anything. Yeah, the instant they take damage though, they're just cooked. Truly this is like an auto chest though. 10 of them? They're gonna get one shot by the burn though. Try flipping a coin. Nah, it might be more consistent at this point, to be honest. Yeah, the burn just kind of... Yeah. Because the burn one-shots him. Six of these versus 3... They're not going to take that much. These are the red boys. They're pretty... Yeah, no. 0 chance. This is incredibly one-sided. The Jedis absolutely destroy him. Wow. How's that even a matchup? It feels like they have like a pool of stuff and then they just put them together each other. Sometimes it's like super one-sided. Bunch of these guys versus these guys. I mean, these guys do physical. I feel like these guys actually might win. But earlier, the Reunion Mortars absolutely destroyed one matchup. Because they're like low def. Yeah, exactly. They just can't get through the armor. Yeah, the Mortars can really shred through, like, if they just low defense. Like anything low defense that they do just kind of get shredded. Oh, here? They're not getting through the healing. Collapsal enemies suck. You say that and you go look at what happened yesterday on one of the runs. That shit was fucked up. They Zerg rushed me so bad. Yeah, these guys just outlast. Like, they lost like one dude. Yeah, no, yesterday we got Zerg rushed on one of the matchups by the Collapsals. And was 23 and 23. Oh boy. I feel like it looks even, and then one side is gonna end up just like destroying. These guys do attack way too slow though. These archers attack so slow. It takes them so long to like charge up. Like, yeah, they just don't get to charge up. Yeah. It looks kind of even at the start. They're too slow to charge up. No chance. They're deceptive. You think like, oh, they start doing a lot of damage once they've charged up. It doesn't matter. Oh boy, well, this is an interesting one. 12 and 15 of these, 5 and 3 of these. Oh. I feel like it could be 12 of these guys, though? And because they actually have melee units in the front now. The mage guys get fucked if they don't have anything to take aggro. But then the weebs are kind of strong. And these guys are pretty tanky. Oh, we actually got to all in now. Okay, yeah, the big guys kind of... The main thing, however, is if these guys start freezing a lot... Okay, well, yeah, well, they didn't freeze, like, good enough. Never mind, dude, the freeze is kind of strong. Where the name Weebs for Red Blade come from? Well, because they have katanas. They got katanas, they're Weebs. Yeah, indeed. Well, I mean, it's... See, kind of a little bit, kind of close. Actually, no, because this dude still spawns into one of these as well. Yeah, this guy respawns into a tentacle as well still, so... Okay, well, I mean, it wasn't... Honestly, it was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, 4 AoE casters with a bunch of red weebs. Sure, they have these guys. These guys will get shredded by AoE. The slugs will get shredded. Except these are the placement of these guys is not amazing. Though, okay, well, now these guys are kind of taking the aggro. But yeah, no, yeah, the AoE casters are just. Also, I mean, the weebs are even just not destroying them. Yeah. This event is actually an enemy learning mode in hiding for those that don't read. Yeah. Not that I feel like sometimes you'd be like, wait, how did I lose? How did I win? A rock, a Pompeii, and a bunch of dogs? Versus these boys? Actually, this is kind of an interesting one. I feel like it probably is like, because they have rock and Pompeii. And the dogs will take out some of them like right away. The dogs will also, however, let some of them like charge up, which could be bad. If they can't actually like kill them. Like the archers will actually get to charge up because of the dogs a little bit. Yeah, see the dogs. Also, depending on placement here. Yeah, because now they actually hurt. See, now they're actually hurting now. I had a bad feeling about this, but I mean, I guess it's not like completely over yet. But Pompeii will not be able to tank these boys, and he's also not doing enough damage. It's gonna be a lot closer than I guess I thought it was gonna be. What the fuck? Why are they doing so little damage? What's wrong with these archers? They were kind of griefing with the positioning though. Right, because they start doing arts damage. It's not just... They don't just get extra damage, they do arts damage. You forget about this shit, man. I'm not sure if I ever realized that the archers did arts damage on the buff and not just like extra they didn't just get like higher attack. It's specifically arts damage. That's why Pompeii took no fucking damage, because I thought it was just buffed physical damage. What the? Oh, this is an interesting one. Yeah, I didn't realize that either. I just assumed, yeah, they get a big attack buffs, and that's why they start hurting. Not that they start doing arts damage. Like you have the Zergers, and then you do have a lot of burn slugs, which I think would be the main thing that would help here. But the burn slugs will struggle against the ranged units. Because like these swordsmen will take care of the Zerg rush. But then like... I think the slugs won't necessarily get to burn all the archers. I think it might actually go to these guys. The res doesn't really matter here because it's the burn that does the damage. But, oh my god, it's actually also... Sometimes it legitimately starts lagging. Yeah. This indeed becomes, yep. Yep. Wait, how many are we in? 2 Jesse, 4 of those, 11 of those, 6, 13. Oh boy. Isn't this... Wait, wouldn't we... I think we max out. Is this our last one? The machine gunners might do a lot here though, yeah. Because the machine gunners... We have like tanky... We have a tanky front line with the Sarkas. Then a bunch of archers. And then also machine gunners. There is 2 Jessies, however. But they are... Once they get to the arch... Oh, man, this one is a tough one. And this might actually be the last one. These archers, however, like... Well, because they start doing arch damage, which actually might be a very good thing. I guess. And the main thing is having, like... These Sarkis boys are kind of chunky. Now, I guess they're the normal ones instead of, like, elite ones, but... They do also have, like, a multiple stunners, but... The archers will be able to ramp up, which is also very nice. I feel like it is this, because we have actual, like, we can actually get these ramp up, our ranged units to ramp up. Yeah, okay, this is... This is indeed the last one, by the way. It is all down to this. I swear to God, if Jesse fucks me over... I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay, it's looking very good. Maybe, possibly. We got, okay, yeah, we got it. These boys are still chunking out. They're chunk. We have a lot of Sarkis boys left. It's done. It's just that easy. Jesus Christ, the second phase Jesse got absolutely annihilated. Massive, no. See, never trust Jesse. Never trust Jesse. Never trust him. No. Maximum money. See, the glorious future, I guess you don't know when you just put that steel bucket on your head. Did we become cannot? All the money. It's just that easy. Just that easy. Never trust Jesse. Except that run might have had one run where we did trust Jesse, but you know. Oh, just that easy. Yeah, let's go do the monthly squad for IS. This might be, we'll probably do the monthly squad, probably in the stream there. Do the monthly squad and read the story unlocks from it, because I think by then it'll be sort of not enough time to necessarily start anything else really. You got Nymph built up yet? You mean the character that I don't have? If I had her, she would be built. Because I build every 6-star that I get, except for Chen Alter. Don't have her? No, I don't have her, because I didn't roll on her. She hasn't spooked me. I haven't rolled on anything since... Chapter 14. I've only done like... I got Ulpian. But I got Ulpian in like 110 roll. So like, I barely. But I haven't rolled on anything since Nymph released. The previous times I rolled on anything was the freebies on Pepe event. So like, it's kind of waiting here for something to actually roll on. 2 SP when dealing damage to Sarkis enemies. Oh, that's a thing, huh? That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's a version. I mean, yeah, that's just a renamed, redesigned from the IS3 collectible, isn't it? Or it's just SP against fish, against seaboard. What do we take? Honor and collectible up entering 5 stars will be promoted when recruited. Cast and specialist. I guess we could. I mean, we just go cast a specialist. We like start with a specialist with Tin Man. So we could go Tin Man, but we need like blocking or something first. So I think we won't necessarily go with. Okay. I say we need blocking, but then I take Ascalon. Yeah, 5-star one could be pretty fun if you have a lot of leveled 5 stars. And we take emergency. Hasty escape. Oh, this. We actually kind of can't do that. Well, I mean, we can, but we can't make. We can't just drop Crown Slayer into the hole. So honestly, why even do the map if you can't drop Crown Slayer into a hole? There's no point in doing that map unless you can do the funny. Let's be real. I guess we could have this in case we need healing. Podenko being useful with her healing skill. Oh yeah, he's not S2 yet. Indeed, yeah, this AoE will help. Oh, but the dot from his attacks doesn't actually give you like damage or whatever. Doesn't actually give you doesn't give you SP. Because it's not his own attacks. I feel like I kind of want to help destroy this thing, so I put her like here. Oh, this thing fucking... The goddamn AoE killed him. That did hurt him, man, it's true. Luckily, Ascalon just kind of... Well, the first time, it doesn't do that to Ascalon. And then also she keeps dodging, so... Oh, wait, do we have an extra enemy? Oh, we do. Hello there, duck. Nice to see you. Ascalon is kind of good for this. And Podenko's not really doing... Podenko won't be able to attack at all, actually. Yep, that should be fun.
Mission accomplished.
Cocklord. I feel like, honestly, I feel like Ducklord is probably the cucker. He is a lord. Get some, ooh! Except we don't actually have any stuns and whatnot. Oh, well, we can get our Tin Man. Still nice to have our Tin Man-itude. We could also maybe do this. Yeah, whatever. And we'll take combat. We can't go the emergency this time, but we'll just take Doodle for extra hope, if more than anything. I mean, this one. I mean, we have heals from Tin Man, kind of, and Podenko as well. I think destroying the thing over here is going to be the main issue.
予備の
Yeah,
作
destroying
戦
this is
遂
going
行
to be
ル
like
ートを見つ
the
けて
main
お
issue
き
here,
ます
honestly. I get Ascalon in here like.
影すら捉えさせない。記憶に残る後ろだ。
I can maybe destroy this with Podenko, I guess.
かりました。
She's very slow. I can also get a. Yeah,
慣れ
okay.
親
I
し
can
ん
also
だ
do
環
this.
境であるほど危険が潜むものです
Wait, huh? Huh? Why was he taking damage? Where did he take damage from? What did he die to? Ascalon S2 can't hit him. It doesn't hit him. How did he get hit? Did he like come just barely into range or
先
something?
にそのように軽薄な態度で歴史に向き合わないでください
記憶に残るのはこの刃の切れ味
Nearby.
だ。
Oh, alright, on nearby enemies when they're. I didn't even fucking remember this was a thing. I did not remember this was even a part of S2, where on death it inflicts the talent. I legitimately didn't remember that was a thing. Straight up. She really is silly.
で影に踏み込んでこい。
She's so silly. What a silly unit.
Mission accomplished.
Who needs blocking or anything? What a silly unit.
トリマウンツ
Our
の
only
時に
weakness
も
is
拝
like,
見させていただきま
yeah,
した
invisible enemies.
あなた
which you have a lot of
の
ways to
知
deal
略と
with.
戦局判断には
And we can get a
やは
medic
り
if we
舌
want
を
to.
巻き
And
ま
we'll
す
just grab like
ねロドスは優秀な戦術師
a freebie. Rogue Trader. Riot Pile. Or we can get another specialist, which would be worth it. Every Inspire use grants +1 shield. Well, I haven't had this. Isn't that like, that looks like Nymph's horns. I mean, the song tells of a Jarl born with the ability to sense fear. She was kind of with what she sensed, but everyone's still wary. She said her hunger skills to defeat foes without this power. They were known as the Arc Liar. I mean, we can either get a specialist or we can get this thing. I'll take it. I haven't had it before, so I'll take it for like collection reasons. Let me use my. I use someone. I guess we could also make him into. To make those one into a bigger one. We take the prophecy. Actually, we can take this one this time because we have the Tin Man, so we have a lot of mental toil thanks to Tin Man. Clear the crowd with this team. Oh wait, is there invis enemies? There is invis enemies. And we can technically just tank the invis enemies. There's not that many of them. We could just lose our shields. But no, we just took them for the extra inspire, or like whatever, extra interpretations. Have you tried AR mode? What's AR mode? Can I do the sleeping sarkas? In theory, yes. It's not a great version for our team, no, but we do have a medic now, so and Podeka getting DBS too. The only thing is we can't do anything about the invisible enemies. That's the funny part. Oh, it could. Oh, right. Yeah, maybe it is RA. Yeah, reclamation algorithm. I've played like I think 5-6 hours of reclamation, but then just kind of didn't continue. I just kind of want to see how this goes. We shouldn't lose at the very least, so just because you know, Ascalon exists.
予備の作戦遂行ルートを見つけておきます
Because yeah, we just can't deal with these guys. That's all. It's just these invis guys that we can't deal with. We might actually... Do we actually put in... We kind of have to wait to see, honestly. If we need to put in... Well, because obviously... Ascalon's placement here is actually kind of important. Because we might just leak some extra. Because, you know, we kind of want to put Ascalon in, like... So obviously Ascalon will wake this dude up. But I think... Yeah, okay, it's fine. Never mind. All fine. All Gucci. No problems. Deploy Ascalon in my dorm. Plus... well, I mean... Okay, we'll just do this now. And it's just gonna be a little funny how we're just gonna let the invis guys leak because we just can't do anything about them. We lose 3 life points and we have 3 shield, so we don't actually lose any life points. Also, the thing is, losing life points isn't even a bad thing. It can even be a good thing. And we also will get like the chest or this one. What the? Okay, yeah, it was still. It's like who? It was one of these guys. Can we get this mimic? Will Podenko actually hit this mimic? We need to like... No, Podenko's not gonna be able to get the mimic. I can't hit it with anything. That's the issue. We just can't fucking hit anything. No, I wasn't close enough to get a heal on him. I wanted this to start healing him, but it wasn't close enough. I like how the branches also get buffed by the thing. Okay, well now he's invisible. Okay, we can't get the mimic. Never mind. Fucking frame perfect. Wake up the mimic before the map is over. Frame perfect. Yeah, it'll still heal Tin Man with no enemies in range, but the actual circle has to be in range with Tin Man, which I think he can't do unless there's an enemy in range. Like, if he throws it at his default spot, which is like the tile furthest for him forward, I think it doesn't reach him. But maybe I remember wrong. Maybe it does. Oh, does it? Okay, it does still reach him. Because I remembered it not reaching him specifically. I mean, we could get an upgrade to Podenko, but I really don't think that's really worth it. Okay, so so the range is like the big star range rather than like Sarya S3 range or whatever. I mean, we could even go down. We could. We have a fair amount of plans. Sprout maxing? We can use this actually. I guess we can send Podenko. Because I think this we can deal with what we have. I think what we have should deal with this. At least, mostly. Actually, wondering if... Would we want to use S3 here? We might want to use S3. Because, yeah, we can, like, sack some range units for just the binds. But we might use S3 on Ascalon. But maybe not. If you're wondering, like, does it... I was mainly wondering if Ascalon can turn into sort of a dodge tank in some situation, which we might need from her. Like, we might need her to somewhat, like, dodge tank, but maybe not. Because she might be able to outrange, like, pretty nicely to the point where she can actually take care of some stuff before it's an issue, even. Like, depending on, like, we might be able to position her, like, here somehow so that she can just, like, kill some of the stuff before it's an issue at all. And there's the Lich Casters as well, I think S3 is honestly the better choice here. It's mostly just about the placements. And where exactly. I don't think we can deal with a lot of it. Just have it like Tin Man can be like here facing left. Possibly Ascalon here facing right with S3. Because then with the range increase, oh okay, the range increase is this way, so she actually could have been facing upwards instead. Upwards facing would have been better. And then we just need to, you know, we just use up the bullshit from these guys. Nice. I only do once this dude starts moving, because stupid. I guess we can also get we can do a double here, which yep, it's quite bad. We have another sacrifice for the stun, and then I think that should be it pretty much. Actually, it might be long enough that we can just redeploy Orchid even. I think I actually have enough time to just redeploy Orchid. Yeah, we don't actually even need two. Just waiting. That dot does a lot of damage. Okay, I'm sick of that thought. Do we have like an extra enemy? Or can you overwork soul? Overworked as bait nonetheless. Fucked up. Oop. Yeah, I didn't really need Ascalon this 3. Recruit a supporter! Oh Christ, giving me so many supporters. I could, I have like a lot of... I don't really want to use Ling. I could take Gnosis just for fun. Or Suzuran for even more slows, I guess. But the other option is, I think Gnosis, we very rarely do I grab a Gnosis, so why not? Why not? We're losing HP on purpose. Well, we want to save our Shrivel and Sprouts. This we can make into a stronger one. So we do this. After dodging, well, this helps Ascalon in theory. And this isn't like that strong. This could be funny on Ascalon, but... Because 130% attack. No, I'm not doing the second ending. I literally just took these because you get extra... You just get extra whatever. Like, you just get extra relics from taking them. You get 2 relics, essentially, by taking the Lingerers instead of the free relic. Yeah, indeed. You can just use them as extra. It's just the main thing is that they're very heavy to carry, so unless you have like a lot of mental toil, it can be annoying. Start with plus 12 SP, or we just kind of don't have any boys. What is this? Oh, this is the big one. Did I take the fun? Did I take it? Did I take the funny one? Oh, no, wrong one. Yeah, okay. Well, in theory, Ascalon will get, like, a bunch of extra attack. We might even want to use S3 more because of it. Physical armor, hit rate on... actually, I wonder if, like... Because this thing, when enemy attacks miss... So, a miss is different from a dodge. But I don't know if a miss activates the relic. Yeah, does missing count as a dodge? And there's not really a way to actually check, because I don't think you can... There's no way to identify on whether it was a miss or if it was a dodge. Or the main thing, it also gives them more aggro, so we'll have more chances to dodge, but... Yeah, you'd very much... You can't actually, like... This would actually have to be, like, a data mine kind of thing. You can't just, like, test it. Because there's no way to... In-game, there's no way to differentiate between a miss and a dodge. Because if there was, you could obviously just... You could just spy. Like, you could just look at her stats. But since you can't, then... Could we not on Tuya? Wait, maybe not... Oh, yeah, does not Tuya have some weird kind of... Yeah, if Narutuya has some, like, unique interactions with misses and dodges, then she might be able to. If there's just, yeah, some way to, indeed, differentiate between a miss and a dodge. But because of that, I think S2 is still, like, actually best option. Oh, sorry, yeah, everyone's back. And well, this gives us, like... This is automatic, and this is, you know, whatever. You can tell if enemies miss an attack on friendlies that are not Ascalon. That's true, yeah. Yeah. If you had, like, AoE kind of thing, then... Oh, you thought Narutuya doesn't have... Yeah, no, Narutuya also has dodge by default as well, yeah. Yeah, I guess AoE attacks, I guess, would be the main one, because you'd see whether or not a friendly dodges it or not. I'm trying to know which one I actually use here. Maybe just the auto, honestly. But I guess this gives us a little bit more granularity. What's the map? What are we? Oh, we hadn't even chosen a map. We're not gonna. I guess we'll just go emergency over here. Unless it's horrible, we can then go down if this emergency is, like, terrible. Or try and refresh it even. Oh, we can get a whole bunch of plans. Well, we for sure have enough plans, if nothing else. I can't... No, okay, no, never mind. I actually can't increase my toil right now. Yeah, just lose life point. What's this dude? 2 lingers, 2 lingers. Shiver, the more shrivel and sprout. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah. We do need to deploy Tin Man a bunch. We might maybe we farm up some deployments for Tin Man. Oh, is this one? Oh, this one isn't too bad. I think I think with our team, this one is not bad because we just kind of slow everything to a crawl and it dies. Oh, mind obstructed. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's a lot of. We need to use some of these plans, man. We might actually want to go down just to use plans. We might want to go like bloop, boop, 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 just to use up some of these plans. We could go to Bosky. I like how we also, I feel like most people just still call this Bosky. Even though it's not called a Bosky anymore. And we would have enough to go in there now, but I don't really want to extend the run with Boskies, to be honest. But we will use some of these plans, however. Even though normally we would. Yeah, we'll send Gnosis. That's a free whatever. We might have gotten a promotion from here, actually. And actually we want Gnosis for the boss. So that was actually kind of stupid. When indeed we did get an upgrade one. I guess I'll take this still. Okay, yeah, okay, well that was dumb, because oh yeah, we got a free promotion from here. So now he's away for no reason. Oh, ooh, not the best one for this team. Not gonna lie, not the best. I mean, it's not completely undoable, but it's not the best. Oh yeah, oh true, Bosky does. Okay, actually that is a very good. Bosky does count as a floor change. Oh, it's Keltsid. No way. I like never get to fight Keltsid. And I guess we will go Bosky just because we'll get Gnosis back. Okay, I'm 25% attack. Fucking, they still haven't fucking fixed that. It's so stupid. With this team, I think this one is better with this team. I think Crimson Corridor is going to be better with this team. I wish I should do more masteries on Gnosis. Yeah, the jetpackers are a real piece of shit. And I don't like Ascalon kind of counters the top jetpackers, I think, sort of. But yeah, I think with this team, it's not the correct choice. Because we can put like Ascalon over here. We can even put Ascalon on top of these and it should be fine. Because actually she can like dodge some attacks from like these and get like an attack buff, I guess. Well, how about Gnosis on S3 just because it's the main one that I actually have masteries on it. Luckily we have Perfumer still for some heals, because we will need some heals. I mean Tin Man also heals. And obviously it's pretty much going to be carried like Tin Man, Ascalon, Dots, and I guess some freezing from Gnosis. I just have to kind of check like where can I actually deploy stuff in a way that I want to. There's also the normal version, so they're not just like instantly destroying the shit. Because yeah, we do have to put in some healing. We do have to have some healing right away. Because every now and then Ascalon will take a hit. I mean, wondering where do I put Gnosis? Because I kind of want to put Tin Man here, facing here. For the dog. Ah, fuck. Well, okay, I know what we're doing with Gnosis. Gnosis, you will destroy this thing. We're gonna need the extra healing from here just for this. I guess I'm just gonna... I'm probably gonna try and destroy this with everyone here, because I did not realize this thing was here. So the Tin Man doesn't fucking die. Didn't see the massive spire, no. I'm so smart, I swear. I think we can redeploy Gnosis somewhere better. Oh, this dude goes over here? I guess Gnosis actually could be over here then. 15 minutes of healing. Yeah, Gnosis could be over here killing these things. I guess. Oh, you threw it over there? Really? That's unfortunate. Okay, well, Tin Man's dead. Yep, good. Ascalon carry, I guess. I like how you can necrosis the rocks. Well, he doesn't... Oh, I guess it's just It's just Ascalon doing all the work now.
姿を映してやる
Yep. I guess we could have probably soloed this with just Ascalon and fucking Perfumer.
記憶に残るのはこの刃の記憶私を追って影に踏み込んでこい
Yep.
記憶に残るの
Yep.
は
2000 attack.
この刃の切れ味だけだ
Oh yeah, true. We can farm some deployments here. We still have time. We have to get to 4 or 5 anyway, so.
Mission accomplished.
We have to get to 4 or 5, so. I guess I'm not sure if I bother doing the boss once we get to 4 or 5. As long as you have enough deployments, then. Because I want to read through the stories. Because you don't have to do the boss, and you don't get any extra rewards for doing the boss, which is kind of boring. Support a defend. We could use a defender to have at least some blocking, I guess. But we don't really need more supporters. We'll grab an actual blocker. Why don't we? Yeah, let's take Mud. Mud easy. No brain, no think. An Artificer, the thing that I have not a single one leveled of. Don't use them at all, ever. Oh, +4. Yep, thank you. I'll take the extra SP. Huge one, might say. This one should be pretty fine. Yeah, I mean, Mud solos the fucking the Lancers. Mud just takes care of the Lancers fully. Hey there, no. As long as you get enough SP. It comes down to SP, honestly. Oh, you finished in a barbecue? Cool. Nice. And yeah, indeed, Mud will just... But we do have to take care of these guys first. They move kind of fast. Why do they move so fast? Why are they so speedy? Why are they so speedy? Why are they walking so fast? Oh, I guess they have extra movement speed on emergency. That's why. We'll just let this rock can get destroyed. Mud is in next, so. I guess we can put noses in there to help a little bit of damage. Mainly with the damage help. And also try to destroy this thing as well. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh, we're cooked. We're dead, guys. I forgot about the fucking invis. Mudrock had to be here. Wow, well, that's unfortunate. I completely forgot about the fucking invis enemies. I did not remember them being here at all. I did not remember them at all. They're so unforgettable because it's like, oh, you have like the Lancers and then you have like the big sword guys. You don't remember these fucking... My god. Wow, that's impressive. Fuck, we don't even have a relic that saves us from a loss. That's very annoying. We have to... Fuck. It's extremely annoying. We can blueprint squad rush because it's the monthly. There's no blueprint squad to pick. Wow, that's fucked up. Just have to get to the fucking... Because we didn't get to fucking floor 5, so we don't have the records. I mean, also we didn't get enough... God, well, I guess we're speedrunning to floor 5, at least trying to. Because yeah, because you can't do blueprint. There's no blueprint to grab. Yeah, monthlies have like some squads. Like I feel like I think the squads you can pick is always somewhat different for the monthlies. At the very least, these two I think change for the monthlies. These three are all the same. Maybe these are also always the same. But yeah, that's fucked up. I guess we're going with this again, but... Oh, they always give you specialist medic. Oh, no, they don't. We got specialist something else last time. I guess we still go Ascalon. It kind of worked. But we do need blocker, and we need to remember that we actually need to, you know... I just need to remember when a map has fucking invis. How'd I lose? Invisible enemies? Those bastards. Fucking invis enemies, man. Can't believe it. They actually came around and fucked me up. Of all things. It's crazy. How could it be? It really is. Why is it so warm in my room? It's fucking... It's not like warm outside. Why is it so warm here? Do I put her like... Do I put her here to be funny? To charge up this stuff? I do need healing for her. She's gonna sit here. She could have also just been in the middle, yeah. I mean, that's the other option. Just straight in the middle. I thought hitting the thingy is more fun. You know, it's like playing with the mechanics. No way, unheard of. I thought the dude was... I don't know why I thought the dude was really tanky. He fucking suddenly died completely. Oh! Duck Lord? It's like half of mechanic. Yeah. But what the fuck? Duck Lord? I think it's gonna be enough. Well, I mean, no, never mind. All good. The fuck? Duck on fucking first map. Yep, so true, Tin Man. Recruit a cat? Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah. We're on a cash. We'll just take logos. We'll take the strong shit. We want to get to floor 5 fast. Also, is this still at... Okay, yeah, because this also counts... This counts overruns as well. Ah, boop, boop, boop. I mean, yeah, bad neighbors. Should be fine. I think. Yeah, you can try those paths to skip a lot of the fights. If you so wish to. I guess the question here is now is does Ascalon have okay. She does. I guess I actually want to kind of hit this onto this enemy like right away. Yep. I guess we do it like this one, actually. Ogos can take care of this thing. Okay, yeah, indeed. Now we have the ticks on there. Yeah, he's cooked. Alright, all good. Now we just wait. If you can put a healer in. Bleep bloop. No! Perfume is gonna get hit. No! How could you? Logos is dead. Sorry, Logos, you're not gonna get much coming over to your side over here anymore. Okay. For a second, I was like, Another extra enemy? Just the last 2 dogs. Come on. Come on. Quickly. Trying to speedrun here. Yeah, I think on higher difficulties, those guys very much do start hurting.
この刹那のウヌの喜びは我の呪文を飾るにふさわしい。
Recruit a med. Well, we're not going to do anything with this. Do I have any 4-star medics? Nope. Oh, no, I'd have to Gubby Hall. But, doesn't really matter. Boop. Encounter. Boop. Doodle. We just get some hope. And now we can also now indeed refresh some fights if we want to. Especially on 4-4, we might just refresh a whole bunch of fights away if we can. Well, I mean, we'll take that caster for sure. Unless this is something insanely good. Nope. This gives us logos. Defender... No, we only have 3 hope. If we had more hope, then maybe. I mean, we could actually use this. This can block enemies. Big brain. we have blocks. I could get a Kororagami, yeah, very easily. We should be able to use this, especially if we get Tin Man just leveled up. Where's volunteers? Yeah, we clear this easy. We should clear with these guys. Actually, should actually be S3. No, I feel like S1 will be the the choice. Ascalon and like Logo should clear this pretty hard. As long as Logos charges up fast enough. Because yeah, obviously you want to take, you still need to take some battles to actually get the power. I really wanted to put, Ascalon like here. I guess not then. Well, I mean, I still can, but it's not ideal. I really wanted to put Ascalon like here, like this. But maybe we don't do that now because of that. Maybe instead we do this. Okay, we can get Mescal on the dot. Also, it actually it gets destroyed by this thing. The logo doesn't take any damage, so. She can be here. Covers both of them. Then, I mean, I guess Tin Man we wait a little bit to just see where we actually need him. But I guess just in the middle works. I feel like possibly Ascon would be the one needing help. Because if we really need to, we can block quickly over here with the Riot Pods if we need to. Oh, so that should be all. That's all of our Tin Man deployments as well. Guys are crazy with the SP relic. Well, I mean, we don't have any SP relics for it, was it? Unless no, we don't have. We barely have any relics in. I don't think we have an SP relic for this. Because wasn't the SP relic that was the last run? We didn't get it now, did we? Oh, we do have the 2. All right, we do have 2 SP on. Right, yeah, the one that you start with. Right, the Sarkis. Yeah, okay, the Sarkis one. Actually, I wonder if Ascalon's dot counts as hitting. Because Tin Man's doesn't, because it's like this whole separate entity. But Ascalon's dot might actually count. I need to test that actually. Because, for example, thinking of like, because like reflect damage, right? Reflect damage, for example, does trigger off of, I think, Ascalon dot and like Thorn's dot as well. Defend. I guess we'll take Mud. Exhaust vents. This one? Oh, but it's not emergency, so it's easy.
今の私はロドスのオペレーターに過ぎない。あなたの
And
指
yeah,
揮に
this
従
one is
う
fine, whatever. There's not that many Sarkas on this map, though. Actually, I wonder if Ascalon's slows can actually just completely stop them from flying anyway. Nah, we don't need these SP or not SP DP. So I wonder if I just put like Ascalon here.
影すら捉えさせない。記憶に残る私を追って影に踏み込んでこい。
作戦準備をお願いします。注射薬
Because this dude just runs into the fucking hole. Yep. Pro tip: the first Lancer just runs into the hole. So you don't have to care about him. And I guess actually we can put Mudrock here, so she'll get the damage buff. Because I'm wondering if Ascalon's slows are indeed enough to actually prevent them from flying. Because actually now they could fly. These actually are in a direction where they could fly.
これが戦場というものね。
It's not like
慣れ親しんだ環境であるほど危険が潜むものです。
I think it is. Oh, they die before we get to confirm. Do all the Lancers run into the thing if you have the vents this way? I feel like I've never had the normal map with the vents this way. I think on emergency, I mean the setup is slightly different, isn't it? Obviously you have to block the breakers anyway, but I guess you can block here instead, and just the Lancers will all kill themselves. It disappeared. Give us like a specialist rec so we can get a Tin Man E2.
無自覚のうちに袋小路に向かわせる。あまりにも見知ったやり方だ。
Well, taking casters,
本
except
当
we
に何もかも忘れたのか?
don't have hope for any 6 stars. Oh boy. Oh, okay, we're a bit this one isn't worth that much. Except we need at least one of these lingerers. Really? Do I also not have any extra? I don't think I have any. Nope, I don't have any extra thought to give my. Wow. Okay. Well, how many plans do I have? 5 plans. I guess I'll just discard one of these. Like one of these is not that useful. We could have gone down with plans if we wanted to, but. Oh, actually, wait. Do we have? Oh yeah, we can scout. Yeah, we'll just scout. For a free promotion. I'm still. Fucking Christ! I'm still obstructed. I don't want to use them. I used a good Inspire already. Actually, maybe I'll do Tin Man so that we get the extra mental toil or extra thought. Because we want to do this. HP decreases up to. We don't have any stun, frozen, or bound really. At least not any consistent stuff. But we also don't really have like low HP gaming. I guess we'll just take this one. Mudrock can at least stun sometimes. You could like risk it like this, but I guess we'll just wait to get more. Tin Man has returned. Because yeah, now we have a bunch of thought limit. Now we could even go for face off. We could go. Yeah, logos clears this. Yeah, E2 logos clears this. And then wish, and then a face off. And then whatever was ahead of it. I also have the riot pod if you want. We can put like a riot pod here. Obviously put in. We have to. have to wait a little bit to also get some healing in.
嘲笑は恋に抱いてなる
You do have to get
これが
healing
戦
in,
場
so.
というものね
What the fuck? They were... Who? What do you mean they went... What the fuck? I didn't realize these ones go in so fast. Huh. I think we could put just Askel on here.
影すら捉えさせない
Okay, oh yeah, these things don't... They don't count as sockets. I didn't realize they went in so fast. What the fuck? I don't remember the going the blue box that fast. Well, we had some shield, so it's fine. Oh, there's a mimic here, by the way. Didn't even realize.
音に注意してください。あれは呪術を乗せるの
Hey,
に
get out of range. Whoa! Hey, hey there, a wild Raito. Thank you for the raid. Welcome raiders. Welcome raiders. Did you guys have a good stream? Fuck! That wasn't supposed to go over there. Oh, well, it's fine. All good. All or nothing. Huh? Gambler man? We gamble? Gambling enthusiasts? Is something happening? I was like waiting for the boys to start appearing. We love gambling nutters. Hell yeah. We were gambling earlier with the Arknights April Fool's event again. We got our 10 out of 10. What were you up to on stream? Oh, I'm waiting for this one dude to walk his ass over. Thank you.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you. Did the gambling event too? Nice, 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 nice. How long did it take you to get the 10 streak? Because
私たちの勝利だドクタ
I
ー
was a little unlucky. At least that's what I'm calling it. Like bad luck. Much more difficult than anticipated. See? See, chat? It's not just me who was making totally reasonable decisions and getting punished. An hour and 20? That might have been a little bit less than that. Was the third floor boss? Oh, I guess we have to check, yeah. Are we on third floor already? I guess, yeah, we are already on third floor. What do we... Oh, we could take Phantom. Just because it's IS. If we can get Phantom E2'd, that would be huge. Oh yeah, let's check the boss. What is it? No, it's Keltsid again. Oh, we didn't even make it to the third floor boss last time. Because of the very unfortunate happenings. It's quite small. Hope plus... Oh, I guess I'll take the extra hope. Alright, no worries. Thank you for the luck. Face off should be... fairly easy, I think. Like Ascalon Logos or something. Logos S3 for sure. Maybe we do put in. I don't think we're not gonna use him on the face off probably, but free floor 3 surely. I think I've legitimately fought Keltsid like once so far on all of my runs. I like never get her as the boss. I almost always get I feel like most of the time I get a Lakaramalin. Oh, these dudes. These guys are a little awkward. You just kind of have to time them. We could refresh. That's not much. It's not much better. It's not a whole lot better. That might just be worse. That is just worse. I mean, Logos S3 can still do a lot. I'm wondering if Mudrock actually... It actually might be Mudrock Logos, because Mudrock should be able to tank just a lot of the damage. Though, I mean, Pompey's AoE is going to be an issue. As long as we kill it. And I thought Logos S3 is kind of... It's more so, do we take Ascalon or do we take Mudrock or even... Maybe even Phantom. If Phantom was E2, I think Phantom would be an easy choice. But I think we need we need someone to take aggro and... oh, I guess we had these things to tank. We get the riot piles. Okay, okay, there's one over there. Is this the option? Because we do kind of need to take care of Pompeii fast because of the necrosis. Oh, that does help. That helps. They are projectiles. It's taking a while to get the necrosis off though. It's looking tough for logos. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Holy. It could work for Ascalon, but I think Mud was. There's a little dicey. Honestly, I could have totally used the riot piles as just like distractions. Oh well, we got this thing. Selector, sniper got. We don't have any of it. Could you give me a specialist instead? I guess we take some guard. Sure, I guess. I'll take a free Estelle. I guess we just go safe house. Maybe gives us a promotion ticket. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh, actually, Phantom. Phantom, and actually remember to equip his IS module, by the way. Where is he? Oh, I have his IS module on by default. Estelle would be free, but that's a, it's a maxed out Estelle, which I do not have. Free hope-wise, yes, but I guess I could have taken like a cutter or something instead. Honestly, probably would have been more useful. We will just go false truth. How are we not gonna need more lingerers? We still have this fucking thing. Brother, where's our lingerers? There's so many plans as well. This doesn't do anything. Fucked up. I guess we just save it, or alternatively we gamba it on something like this. Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. We'll use the attacks. No. Actually, I think we do damage. I think we just do attack. It works better with Phantom. Phantom doesn't necessarily need attack speed, so. Though actually, I guess with IS, with IS module attack speed can be really good. Never mind, because it's per hit for the redeploy time and reduction. I mean, I think I'll go S3. Yeah, I think this is it. And I mean, the solution to Kelsit is always just kill monster first, which I think our friend Phantom is going to do quite effectively. I guess we could put Ascalon in over here as well. To at least take care of these guys. Wow, that dude had no health. I love having 0 redeployment time. No, I guess I could have put him over here to kill this stuff. And we will be a little bit of healing, I guess. Because of this, I forgot because I didn't remember they have these drone guys. This fucking map, which is dumb. Actually, can I? I'm gonna do something funny. Oh, I have them the wrong way around. Monsters on the bottom. I remember monsters spawning from. Wait, do they not spawn always in the same spots? I feel like I remember monsters spawning from the top. So there's a lot of these guys, but I think they're gonna die.
私のために歌え歌え歌え
Wow.
境を立てる印終焉の輪
Wow. Okay.
慣れ親しんだ環境であるほど危険が潜むものです。
Oh fuck off. I get you know. Okay.
先そのように軽薄な態度で歴史に向き合わないでください。先に一服させてください。
Was that the old Cal form?
そう張り詰めなくても。
They didn't even have time to notice that it was. She fucking died instantly. Is that why they just spawn? Because that's yeah. I feel like remember monsters spawning from up top and Calcid spawning from here, but it was like the other way around now. I guess that's why.
Mission accomplished.
Interesting. Because yeah, now that indeed they have the alt form and then also like the actual like fully different map as well. Did you got a specific note to proc a third floor boss check? Well, no, because they can spawn naturally. The alt forms can spawn naturally. You don't need an encounter for them. They can just spawn. This thing, but I guess you might just take this thing. Can you give us Mudrock? Yes, thank you. We could have also gone a freely upgraded horn. Alt form alt. No, because that's no, because that's the thing. There's 3 different alt forms for the mid bosses. There's 2 forms that are on the same map, but the boss is slightly different, and like the enemies are also slightly different, and like the placements are different. And then there's also the version where the entire map is different and the boss is different. There's 3 versions of the mid bosses now instead of just the 2. Because we've had I've had La Carameline alt form. It's the same map, but she spawns in a different spot, and I think also just has better stats and extra range and everything. Cal is wearing a hood. She's alt Cal and has higher attack but lower HP. Oh yeah, she doesn't normally wear the hood. Yeah. Yes, Logo's mom has a wacky version, but I'm pretty sure all the bosses have like the 3 versions. You have the map change, and then you just have like the boss change, or like slight changes to the normal map. We don't really need a scout. Oh, we can for fun, but because now we can in theory just speed run to. That was the wrong one, by the way. That didn't actually go to the scout. Gain 4 max. I mean, guess. Sure. I could have read that actually. Sure, we'll take trader. We have some money. Caster rack, medic rack. Oh, whoa, that's quite. What the fuck? That's pretty good. If you just use an inspire, you get a bunch of attack speed. Sure. Pass the aqua pit. No, thank you. We're gonna refresh that shit. No thanks. I guess we'll send like. We'll send a click. Sure. You could also just easily it's like a bit of awkward. You don't really have like a good logo spot here. Rules of Modern Warfare is pretty easy because we could do like we might as well do one more battle. I guess we'll do Rules of Modern Warfare. That's pretty. I think that's pretty cleared. Should maybe take Estelle for some extra. Whatever. S1 actually. I want to do one more combat, that's why. This one is a fun one. Because yeah, I could have just refreshed just to get to floor 5. We might as well, just, you know, for fun though. We just got a new toy. We got E2 Mudrock. Oh yeah, we have him to do a whole bunch of funky here. Let's see.
歌え
We do want to put in... What's his face? We'll put in Ascalon once we can to charge up this one as well.
ああ
影すら捕らえさせない
The summon doesn't do that much damage, but the summon does decrease his and also restacks his S2, which is very nice.
怖くはないわ
罪人は罰を受ける革命に輝く
Who the fuck just died? Did someone
死の
die?
黎明
敵を怖がらせることできるかな
聞け私の声を歌うでは夜の帳に潜り込むとしよう
Okay, well now they just disappear when they get in range of logos.
私のために歌え歌え歌え
Because yeah, the summon doesn't get quite the same amount of buffs
では夜の帳に潜り込む私は闇より現れる
as Phantom himself.
では夜の帳に潜り込むとしよ
Phantom
う
himself gets a crazy amount of buffs.
私
Oh, this dude's actually gonna wake up on my side.
鏡に映る小野が顔が見えるか
Pom, 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 pom.
あ
And now it's clear. These dudes can't touch me. Don't even need the healer. Just wait. I guess I could actually probably... I think I could actually remove everyone. I could probably just kill them with the 3 towers. Got an email? What's this? My YouTube monthly policy update on my phone. It's interesting, very interesting. I will not be reading it.
Mission
The policy is that they shall screw me over even more. Wow, incredible.
トリマウンツの時にも拝見させていただきましたが、あなたの知略と選曲判断にはやはり舌を巻きますね。
I guess we'll take the specialist.
ロドス
Ah,
は
never
優
mind. We
秀
didn't
な
need a
戦術
specialist.
指揮官を隠しているようだ。
Spectre, sure.
このこ
Doesn't
と
matter. We don't have any combat left. This one, I'm not sure if I've had this one before, so I'll take it for collection reasons. Now, in theory, if we want to, we can just throw all of these away. But yeah, that doesn't give you anything. Does this give you? Oh yeah, this gives you the other extra HP order. Because you want to do like, I think you want to do these for like medals and stuff as well. That doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. I'll just do these for fun. Wow, we got hope. Let's just get a huge pile of hope. Whoa, 19 hope, crazy. Didn't you just start doing anything where they let the bot decide where they put ads instead of YouTuber? Well, so that was already a thing where they like automatically put in mid-rolls. But you can still do it manually. I'm not quite sure what it was. Like they updated something about the automatic mid-rolls. But I'm not 100% sure like how they updated it. Like they just said, I feel like it was just like, oh, we updated like the logic or the algorithm of how it places the ads or whatever. But the cool part of it was that apparently even when you opted out, or if you opt out of it, I saw at least some, I think it was Gamers Nexus, was like, oh, we opted out of this update, by the way. And they still went and retroactively changed all of our videos. Like retroactively changed all of our manually set mid-rolls to the new automatic mid-rolls. But automatic mid-rolls were already a thing. Now they just changed something about how they work. Oh, we got a medal. Now they changed something about a medal, like how they work. But it was like a back-end change, essentially, that they did. But it also resulted indeed in a bunch of previously set manual settings just getting overridden, even though you could opt out of the like automatic part of them. And speaking of mid-rolls, by the way, there's a very there's an annoying thing with VODs on YouTube, which is, so when you go live, when you're like setting up the actual stream, they're like, you have a setting on whether or not you have like the actual mid-rolls during the stream, like the live mid-rolls. Like, oh, do you have them set on a timer? Are they automatic by YouTube? Do you have them on a timer? Or do you not have them at all? And you do them manually when you want to, right? Like I just have them on manual. I can put them on like manually when I want to, which I like never do. But then when the VOD goes up and gets published, it just automatically puts mid-rolls on it. Like it puts like the default automatic algorithm mid-rolls on it. Even if I have a setting on to not put mid-rolls on by default. I believe it's for the VODs, for some reason YouTube VODs, it just blasts them with mid-rolls. YouTube wants their mid-rolls, what can I say? So yeah, it was like mostly a back-end update to the mid-rolls. But then, yeah, it went and overrided like everything, which is like, oh, cool. Thanks. And like, I rarely bother with like, I can't remember if I even have like mid-rolls on stuff. The main thing I know that the VODs just automatically get mid-rolls, like the automatic mid-rolls on them. And I'm gonna be real, it's not like the VODs get that much like viewership or whatever. I can't be bothered to go and like turn them all manually off every now and then. Or to like manually put in mid-rolls. It's like a bunch of manual work to like turn them off. I guess, well, you can see over here, but I guess I could move myself, but I can't be bothered. Out of the wastelands of Columbia, great square pillars dot the wilderness. They are her frontier bases. Each is about 150 to 250 meters tall, though near a third of its height is driven secretly into the ground, requiring specialized nomadic platforms to install them. In the remaining two-thirds that stand up of the ground are enough to make them a remarkable sight in the wastelands. Out of the dull and monotonous barrens, these bases serve as important visual markers to traveling pioneers, whether by ground or air. So, for every batch of new pillars built, you pick a few you like and carve offices out of the insides. Like carving to a mountain. The one lounging in the folding chair, commentating while puffing out billows of smoke, is Tin Man, one of the Maylander Foundation's top agents, recently returned from vacation. Due to his metal body, he's aptly named. The folding chair he bought out on a whim can't actually support his weight. Pretending to slouch on it is not beyond his skills. I guess he is heavy, he's fully metal, so he's very heavy, but so he's sitting on the chair, but not actually sitting on it. Also, wait a minute. Oh yeah, the first was Nymph, right, yeah. Month 1 was Nymph, not him. Right, and ending 1 is Tin Man. I was like, didn't we already have like a Tin Man file for IS5? It's ending 1 that I was thinking of. Where were we? They're just temporary installations, mainly used to make things easier for traveling agents. The significance of their existence has been proven. The one unhurriedly straightening out the creases on his shirt is the Maylander employee who welcomed him in. Really? CUP 241? I remember the President's New Year's speech of '99, all about celebrating the successful installation of the 200th Frontier Base. We do things differently nowadays. Drive the pillars in first and only declare them open for use when the time is right. Since your contingent has been so busy with national defense, I understand maybe you haven't heard about the policy change. Even if all it takes is a short walk east to leave the wasteland, it's precisely because of that we need to be more flexible. As long as it's not broadcasting a call sign, this big pillar is no Colombian installation, but rather a natural rock formation. Huh? Sure. So I'm guessing this counts as a secret interrogation in a secret base? Interrogation? Hardly. We both know that you need only ask, and you could be sitting with the ladies and gentlemen inside immediately. The employee glances at a tightly shut metal door in the back of the room. Of course, they know it themselves too, he adds. Whatever the case, I hope the Foundation won't act too hastily or recklessly when it comes to handling an agent who's just returned from some R&R in a highly sensitive region, possibly carrying high-value intel. The alarms on both of their watches beep in unison. You're absolutely right, but it's time now. Please, go ahead. The employee opens the metal door, then politely stands aside. So what, Tin Man's getting fucking interrogated, coming back from Castle? Out of the Colombian wilderness, the frontier bases do far more than just act as visual references for travelers. Each base has its own unique identifier, or a call sign. A functioning base can receive signals from all sorts of standard communication equipment within Colombia's borders, and respond with its identifier. It will also regularly broadcast its identifier without prompting. In theory, since all bases emit signals at the same power level, a pioneer can pinpoint their location easily, presuming no active catastrophes, of course. Though the originium in the atmosphere is fickle and complex, making the repetition of wireless signals a major engineering hurdle, there are still many moored cities that have managed to connect themselves to a base via a massive cable, which links to another city in turn. Thank God there's no land sharks to eat these cables. The room behind the metal door is more or less an ordinary meeting room. It is occupied by a square table with 2 folding chairs on one side and several large screens on the other. A teleconference room, only functional thanks to those cables. These things didn't exist a decade ago. While leaning against the wall, Tin Man ponders the length of 10 years compared to his grander view of time and space. He makes no move towards the chairs. Terribly sorry, procurement's had it rough lately. As an apology, I'll make sure to do the minutes meticulously. The employee chuckles, taking a seat in one of the chairs. The Casdale Special Committee would like to begin its discussion and inquire regarding Agent Tin Man's report. Every screen lights up with the Mailander Foundation's logo as a line of text scrolls across one of them. Apparently, this young man over here is going to get the minutes down perfectly, so I guess we get straight to business. As for all the procedural stuff, we could just submit the documents later. Tin Man gestures at the employee. He's sure those on the other side of the screen can see. I suggest the committee members vote on it. Committee members present vote on it. The reply comes through much slower than the previous line. No need for that. I know you're all champing at the bit to ask me questions. Then we will go if you're right. But a meeting agenda should be determined by the democratic discussion of a committee. Did you all decide to give up that particular principle? Only after a few minutes does a response flash across the screen. You're right. We have democratically decided on the following. Please stop trying to make fun of us. Let us get straight to business. Why the rush? Anything I say here can be said back in DC. Tin Man waves about a cigarette, a sign that he's just grumbling. The meeting begins. He just wants a break, man. Like, come on, give him a break. He's old. Can you confirm that within one of these tales you encountered an event where President Mark Max issued a declaration that was a major turning point in the relationship between Colombia and Casdale? I can, yes. The president used the term blood pact, and like I said in my report, the strangest thing is that this could only be an illusion derived autonomously by the furnace. It certainly didn't come from any of the narrators. What would you say the probability of this event occurring in reality is? Very, very, very low. I must reiterate that neither I nor any of the narrators are able to determine the cause and effect of what happens within a furnace illusion. It constantly changes based on your words or the revenant's, or perhaps by its own will. Can it be reasonably inferred that should the opportunity arise, it could lead to President Mark Max making similarly drastic changes to Colombia's diplomatic stance? I can't write it off completely, but I believe trying to use the furnace's illusions to infer how Casdale will develop in the future is a fool's game, which is why I didn't bother giving a detailed report of every tale. Why do you think that? Because it's essentially a gaggle of Sarka's lunatics telling tall tales to amuse themselves. It's one way to describe it. I'm sure I made it very clear in the introduction of my report that many of the preconditions for these events no longer exist. Rather than trying to divine the future from illusions, it'd be better to keep a close eye on the real Casdale outside the furnace. I mean, yeah, when some of the endings, for example, assume that you have like a living patriot and stuff. Or, a living Theresa and whatnot, so... Even so, we cannot ignore the fact that the illusions themselves are an astonishing phenomenon. Hardly, just some chatter between revenants. Why, there are 4 revenants in Colombia as we speak. Once we're back in DC, I can make a house call and introduce them, if you like. I'm sure the Tin Friends would be more than happy to oblige. He did bring a couple boys with him. The committee would like your opinion on another topic. In the years to come, how should Colombia treat Casdale? How should we handle it? ... There he says still. It's okay. They're still in denial. Another puff of smoke slowly makes its way out of Tin Man's mouth. No need to change anything in the approach. If you decide to preemptively handle Casdale, you would be showing the entirety of this great land that we have the ability to cross Ursus, Victoria, Lathanian, and a host of other nations' territories, all to do something like that. There's no need for that. You might have forgotten that within our fair nation's borders, there are already countless Sarkas who haven't been treated or handled very nicely at all. I suggest you begin with them. Besides, let's save a little face for those old Eastern core empires, Tin Man adds with a smile. Very well, the committee has noted your opinions. We appreciate your hard work. Once they cross the metal door, Tin Man and the employee shake hands. Nonsense, you're the one who's going to have to do all the hard work later. The employee glances at the stack of papers under his arm and gave a wry smile. Forgive me if this is rude, but don't you think it's a pity? Pity? What do you mean? To me, it sounds like this furnace and castle is some sort of miracle machine. It was built by a lot of people who had no other choice if they wanted to survive. I get that, but I've never heard of anything else like that. Turning stories into vivid scenes? No other witchcraft arts comes close. Well, there's the rub, kid. We don't have those sorts of arts either. What do you mean? What happened inside the old furnace isn't just the result of Starker's witchcraft. And as recent history has taught us, we need to be cautious when it comes to this kind of opportunity. Nowadays, the people who built it to survive don't need it anymore. As far as Terra is concerned, that's a good thing. Nothing's a pity about that. Hopefully the latest batch of recruits gets that too. With those parting words, Tin Man slips on his coats and strides out the secret office. He walks through the bustling post office hall right outside, which is still under decoration, and out its main door, and out his main door. That wasn't continuing the sentence. He now stands before the frontier base CUP-241. This particular base hasn't begun broadcasting it, and the pioneers have yet to arrive. But by its side, a brand new service station is being built. A pump well dispenses water, and a basement facility opens wide its door, revealing all sorts of specialized vehicles ready to use. In Colombia, settlements form naturally around frontier bases, at least until a catastrophe or a gang of rust-hammers tear them away. Even so, the pioneers will return and build everything anew. Sometimes it's the government building these stations, offering basic services such as mail, transportation, and originium machinery. But every base requires regular maintenance. Equipment must be serviced and originium parts must be replaced. Even well-installed underground cables may need reconnection if they are severed by sudden crystal growth. For decades, the newborn Columbia has handled all this with astonishing efficiency. This is the will of Columbia. That's the conclusion Tin Man landed on long ago. Every time he thinks about it, he can't help but feel a little proud. But he also hasn't forgotten that such will requires proper guidance. Violations of workplace etiquette, like moving up report deadlines or scheduling meetings in the wee hours of the morning, need to be strictly regulated. Or better yet, they shouldn't happen, full stop. He murmurs towards the rising sun. Rusthammers? Rusthammers are they're essentially a bunch of raiders. You know, like they're like Mad Max style raiders that live on the wastelands instead of any other cities. You meet, I think there's some like, you meet them in like some minor bits of events, but like original like I think IS2 has like some specific encounters and like battle maps where you get like, they're like Rusthammer encounters. Guess stuff like that, but never heard the name. Yeah, Rusthammers haven't been mentioned that much in like recent times. They were mentioned a whole bunch back when IS2 was like the main roguelike. They got mentioned a bunch because there was some encounters in IS2 that were Rusthammers only. And I feel like they were also mentioned. There's a couple events I think where they're mentioned. There's at least some in vignette events where they're mentioned. I can't remember which ones they are. There's at least one vignette specifically where they're mentioned. But yeah, they haven't been mentioned much at all recently. But yeah, they're a sort of random, you know, sort of group where some people will just join them, you know, very much a gaggle of raiders who kind of accept anyone who's willing to, who agrees with their methods. They're, you know, generally quite violent, and they're the violent sort. Kind of like kind of like Manbreakers, yeah. They're like, but like, they're not like weird natives or anything. They are like, they're people who maybe they might have used to live in cities and whatnot, and then they were like, they might have been ostracized from wherever they lived, thrown into the wastelands and picked up by the Rusthammers. It is just one big clan of raiders, but they do have like, they are like all over the place. They're not in just one place, and like one place in Colombia. Like they do have, there are Rusthammers I think elsewhere as well. But like it's still, they're kind of all part of sort of the same clan in that sense. Because it's just like sort of anyone can pick up the title of Rusthammer. It's not, you know, a protected title. And like, because consists of a lot of people who have maybe indeed been like thrown out of cities. A lot of infected people, obviously, who get thrown out and ostracized. They'll get picked up by Rusthammers and be like, hey, you come raiding with us and kill some motherfuckers, and you'll have a place to stay, and you'll like kind of be safe. And indeed, they sort of live in the wastelands, which is obviously pretty extreme. They're very Mad Max. You can very much like imagine the aesthetic and everything is also just like super Mad Max. But hey, that'll be it for today. Tomorrow no stream, and also gonna be a very busy day for me as well. They're probably gonna release the chapter 15 trailer tomorrow, which is a little annoying. But I guess we might then watch it on like Friday or something and go over it. Because also, however, Friday, the Monster Hunter title update is coming out either tomorrow or like early Friday my time. I'm not sure on the time zones, but essentially Friday is probably going to be a bunch of Monster Hunter. Because there's new stuff to do. I'll do an exploration of Woowa. I have seen a lot of Woowa again. Maybe at some point I hop back into it, because I have an account at least, so it's easier to hop back in because I'm not starting fresh. But we'll see. But thank you for coming, thank you for watching, thank you for chatting, thank you for lurking. And be back on Friday. Goodbye. Say bye to Pearly. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Oh, and remember to like and follow, and there's a Discord now as well.